Hello, I think we're connected, and we're just going to be live streaming for maybe quite a while today. I'm on my free-to-play account instead of my normal account, and I have a Cyclone of Tumult Juggernaut. We did get our first Divine. We sold that gem that we got from the lab right there, so I got our first Divine. I've got a lot of chaos going. We're just going to be knocking out some maps, doing some, what is it? Delving. You can get a lot right now. Delve, the resonators, and the fossils are selling for a ton. I'll just put that in chat. There we go. All right. I think we're ready to go here. All righty here. I got to focus. Let's see. And I clicked the wrong thing right away. Sounds good. We'll just do a simple map. I haven't completed that map yet, so we'll get the point for it. And I'm basically unlocking Delve right now with the Atlas. Let's do that. I'm kind of just focused on not really the... I'm focused on getting the boss in the maps. And if there's any sulfite, I'll grab that as well. Running through there, and I'll grab some maps too. I organized my 4 entire tabs in between episodes. And the episodes are still coming out with this series, but what I've focused on now, or not focused on, in between the episodes, I can just do this kind of stuff. This passageway? Okay. Hey, welcome to the stream. Let's see if I can get this set up a little bit nicer there. Alright. And away we go. There was a lot of people on last night. On the stream. We did a stream late last night. So I didn't record an episode today. I have more coming out, but I didn't record one. So my voice should be in better shape. We'll see. Oh, this is a ritual. Do I want to do this? Not really. Does it belong? Easy stuff. This is a 1-button build. What level am I? 81 now. But I will have an update and detail what gear I swap to, what passive tree I'm using now, that kind of stuff as well. There'll be an update to the build guide. Hey, Deep Fried, good to see you again. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depends on where you're at. And we'll just do this. I'm just messing around doing the filler stuff in between episodes, so I said, might as well go live. Perfect. Got the map complete, got the point, and let's just bail out of here. So I'm not even really focused on, full clears. Hey, welcome to the stream. And let's see what we got. We got a bunch of maps. Maybe I'll be a little more careful with the maps. So these are my level 2. I'm just doing tier 1, tier 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. We'll put the tier 3 there. We'll be a little more careful with this, I guess. And these can just go right in there because affinities work. Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Somebody just did it. And this helps out a lot for the free-to-play accounts. This whole thing over here, it's massive. And we got a passive point to spend? I'm going to be boring still. We did get our 4 ascendancies, so we went with Unstoppable. I took that first. Then I went into Undeniable for tons of accuracy. Then Unflinching, that gets us endurance charges, basically all that kind of stuff. And then even more AoE damage and more endurance charges, likelihood of getting them. And I have been getting a lot of them. And we're still running with, ooh, that's getting close, 4,700. We're running that, so what are we sitting at? Well, we're still okay. Resolute Technique's still on the menu. All right. Oh, and then we can spend a point, and we're just getting the delve stuff. This is really nice for mapping. Just speeds things up, and we'll go like that. We didn't get a sulfite node in there. And what are we up to on the sulfite chances? Where is it? 80% chance now. That's not bad. We'll get it up to 100%. Hey, welcome to the stream. We just started up and having fun. All right. I'll hold down Alt, and looks like the Geode map, and I'm just going to use this on it. These Orbs of Bindings. Oh boy, this is a lot of stuff here. Inflicts, movement speed, that's all fine. Deals physical, these are all completely fine. I haven't died yet, so on this character at all. I don't want to run into a Reflect Fizz. That's probably what's going to kill me. But we'll see. I'll be like, oh, dead. So I'm not filtering. It would be nice if you could use the filter on those maps over there in that little rucksack for your map device. Oh, this guy, I think he's down. I think the boss is over this way, but I'd also like some sulfite. We don't need that amber. I've sold a few things. I sold that gem that we found last night in the lab. And I sold it for 200 divine. Could have sold it for a little bit more, but I just wanted to get rid of it. So that's how we have our first divine on this character. I don't think I need to really buy anything for a while yet. I mean, this is really easy stuff. I won't even take that. Let's see if this infamous guy has anything cool. No there, but what about this? Sure.
So be it.
We haven't even died to a single merc either, and we fought every single one we've seen. Hey, welcome to the stream. 200 divine. Oh no, did I say 200 divine? 200 chaos, sorry. Sold it for 200 chaos. I got our first divine. 200 divine for a transmuted gem would be kind of nice. No, I did not get 200 divine for that, sorry. And I think the boss is in the lower left on this map. Could be on the sides, I don't know. Thought it's the lower left. And I don't see any sulfites. Yep, lower left. Oh well, no sulfites that I see. I'm not going to go search all over. Hey, welcome to the stream. Also, Deep Fried, is the volume for the stuff in the background, is that okay? And is the voice level okay? I can't ever tell. Even on my videos, I have a hard time. I pretty much turn all this stuff down. Map complete. Alrighty. And let's just bail out of here. And we're going to work our way over. You just click this to find where the next dev ones. Both are clear. Good to go. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright. I think I'm just going to work my way over to the, I'll work my way through here and up into this. And we'll also snag that because we can turn those into resonators, these extra azurite. But I need a lot of azurite as is. Just to up my delve game down there. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're up to next. A bunch of this. We'll deal with that in a second. Let's take a look at this. We'll hold Alt and see which ones aren't done. This plateau, we'll put it back away. What are the... Oh, we could do this. Let's just do this one. Then right here, what is this? Monster Life, Monster Poison, Players Less Effect. This should be fine too. I really should filter these through the mod filter thing. Hey, Crackle Rock. Good to see you again. Yep, I fired up a live. Were you here for the live last night? We did a live last night as well. And we'll just chuck these in here for now. And this is my amazing map tab on my free-to-play account. So far I haven't minded doing the free-to-play. Good to see you again. And good. Let's do it. Nice and relaxing. I don't rush too fast. I just kind of just plod along. I have a lot of fun though. And this build is really built for relaxing. It's a one button bit. I did use my healing potion for the first time since level 40. In the lab, there was a spinning blade that I kind of ran into. I was like, whoa. So I actually used it. But I don't use it. I don't even think to use it. And I've got 2 of them there. I haven't even, I need 4 or even 5 automated flasks down there. I haven't even bothered to get those yet. I'll get those in between the next episode. The next, when I'm done with this live stream, I'll buy 4 of them. Oh, here we go. 336. Not terrible. We'll take that binding. That's what I use to turn my maps rare. A little cheap alternative. Still playing Berserker Cyclone, level 98 now. Very cool. Yep, I got mine to 100. So far, it should be really good. I mean, it should be an easy character to play. Are you having any issues or any problems with it right now? I just wanted to try the tankier version with the extra consistent, what do you call it? Endurance charges, and I might even start stacking some endurance charges with this character. I don't know yet. And then the untiring is really nice too. Alright, where do I have to go here? Yeah, I got mine to 100. All I did was a bunch of tier 16 maps and was careful not to... oh, I had the Omen of Amelioration on me. And that saved me... You know, you don't want to get a big setback at 98 where it's going to take 2 bars. It only takes like a half a bar then. And I think the price came down on those as well. So it's like a cheap insurance policy to carry around in case you die. But it only works once in the zone, so you can't use it like multiple times. Oh, did I not go down here? I should go down here, right? Right there. Come on, I can sort of walk. Should be a good character. Should be like a one button build character. You should have... Shouldn't use any life flask on the character then. Should just have 5 of them. You can use a... I think I was using a gold... When I left off on it, I was using a gold flask even. With crafted... This it? This is kind of a weird little thing down here. Oh, it's this way. Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Somebody did it. And away we go. There was a lot of people on last night. I'm thinking about RF build next. Yep, that I've never played one fully. I think I got like to level like 40 or 50 on one. I think there's a concern with single target with that. I don't know. You have to use mines or something, they said. You have to like throw some kind of fire trap or something. I don't know. Not really sure. But my guy has like 21 million DPS, I think. Right around there. Either 17 to 21 million DPS on my Berserker Cyclone of Tumult guy, which is really nice. And thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Very cool. Let's spend another point. We'll go right up here. Oh, right there. And let's just bail out of here. We got all the sulfite out of here. Nice. That's like 1,000-ish. And we got all these things. Let's just ignore these. We'll take this one. Looks like I'm going to be doing the 3-for-1 recipe for the maps too to get the next level up. Why didn't that ID? Let's see. This is, you hold down Alt, it shows you if you've completed it or not. So we're going to do, this map's fine. Let's just do it. There we go. And oh, and thank you. Somebody else hit the like button. Very cool. I appreciate it. These orbs of I'm making, I'm just going to use it. I need some points to spend in there. Eventually I'll be using them, so. Okay. Away we go. I also, in between episodes, I did the trick where you buy a bunch of transmutes for dirt cheap and then turn them into the augments and turn them into into alterations and sell them in bulk. I didn't have enough. You need like 800 to 820 alterations to get a divine, which would be a better price. So I didn't have enough. I usually have about 200 on me, and then I would do it. So I think the 200 alterations. So I would get 40 chaos for that, which wasn't bad, but I could do a little bit better ratio if I had more to sell at once. And that's what I was doing on the other account. But this one takes up a lot of space when you do that. You have, I don't know, like 800. And then the transmutes alone take up a lot of space. On my other character, I would have 200,000 transmutes on me at a time sometimes. It was a lot. I was making pretty good divines from that. Just changing gold into that. Oh, what is this? Right here. What one does that unlock? Flask effects. Now, do I go back and get those sulfates? I don't think so. And we'll just single target, easy fight. Just looking to for good builds to make. Nice. And you made 250 divines off that transmute trades, or just in general? You could make 250 divines off the transmute trade. It's still going strong. A week later, after I was doing it, before I was getting 1,000 to 5,000 divines, or 1,000 to 5,000 transmutes for one chaos. Nobody was doing that trade, and now it's down to 400 transmutes consistently for one chaos. It was really nice. I felt bad. I was like, nobody wanted transmutes. Sometimes there would be no buy orders for them, and now there's tons of buy orders. And we'll just that. Yeah, it was nice. For about 3 or 4 days, there was when I started doing it, there was nobody doing it, and I was like, this is too easy. Alrighty. Should I go back and get those? 2 of them sitting around here. I would like to do some delves. I like mixing it up. Delve map. Right here. How much do we have? Oh, we're almost full. We'll go grab the other one. I'll take that armor scrap. In general, just why playing Cyclone, yep, you made 250. I believe it. I think in my character, I have 105 divine into the weapon, and probably another 100. So I'm close to around 250 divines just into the gear, and I think I still have probably 200 divine worth of just sitting around in all the other stuff. I don't know where that other one is. Bail out of here. Hey, welcome to the stream. A few more people just came in. And there's all this stuff. There's an incomplete one. And I'll try to be a little bit better on the organization. So we'll go into the tab 2. That goes into the third, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and first. There we go, another comment. And I always read the comments out loud because a lot of people watch these videos later. So how are you guys making currency like that? That is always a thing that I struggle with. Okay. One way you could turn your gold into divines, or at least chaos. Watch this. Come over here to him. You go to currency. You say, hey, I've got chaos and I want transmutes. And then you hold down Alt and you look at it. Looks like 300. There's a few at 300, but you can get it at 388. So we'd go 388. You'd buy those for one chaos. You place the order. And this will fill. And then once you get these transmutes, we'll do one where it's just a regular one. We'll just take 260, the lower offer. Even this is profitable. So I've got 260 of these. So you take these, and let's clean this up a second. We'll just throw all this stuff right in here for now. There we go. So we're sitting here on this. We bought 260 of these. And then we go back over to the epilogue right here. And this is how you can make at least some divines. How I made divines were, right now you could go down and delve. I'll show you how we make money in delve in a second here. So now we take these, not sell them, we purchase them, and let's see, Control Shift, and then Control Shift on these. We got 17. We spent 1 chaos. We'll go back here. We could do it through this. Usually what you want to do is you want to save up to 100 of these. So it would cost you a total of 5 chaos to get this many. A little bit less, probably about 4 chaos to get 100, and then online you trade them. The current price online is 100 for 20. So right there, you turned your 4 chaos into 20 chaos. So it's a 5 to 1 on your money. But let's see if we can just do it here just real quick. This isn't going to be as good a price. And we have 17. Let's see how many chaos we can get. We could double our money here. Not that great a deal. You don't want to do this part of the trade here. You want to do it online through the trade market and just sell it to a buyer in bulk. So we'll just put these over here. And I've almost got another set of 100 and I can get 20. That's how you do it. That's one way. There's a lot of ways to make money in here. But it just comes down to knowledge of the game. And you made a bunch of money in Delve, and you got a couple of big drops in the tier 16s. Yep, you can, definitely. For 1C on the EU server right now, oh wow, it's 300 to 1, really? What is it right now on ours? On this one, 206 chaos to a divine. What did he complete over here for us? He completed, oh, this thing. I'll just leave those there. Basically arbitrage, you're looking for that, and then you're looking for good drops, and just play. The more you play, the more drops you'll get. I got 2 of the not mirror drops, but the mist of the mirror things. Those are worth 24 divine. I got 2 of those. Those are really rare drops. You'll just get good drops. Also go to wealthyexile.com. I use that, and it scans all your inventory, and then you can sort it and find all kinds of stuff. I found scarabs that I didn't know were worth a divine, all kinds of stuff. So definitely, you got one of those? Very cool. I hadn't seen one, since they came out, and then I got like one almost back to back. I got 2 of them total. Really cool. We're just going to set this in here, and we'll go down and do some delve. The delve right now is ridiculous, though. Sold it for 23 divine. Yep. It was nice. All right. Let's take a look at the chart. We're going to go down in the deeper part, and let's have some fun. We have 8 of those, and we're just going to look for some good nodes. Even something like this contains items, like this one. This might have fossils or resonators. Sometimes it'll be a double resonator set, and that's going to be worth about, right now, a double resonator is chests would be about 50 chaos. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's get our little buddy with us. We got a stone golem, might as well use him. And this path of building for this character is, I wouldn't suggest it. It's just right now we're just came out of the campaign. Drop that down. Drop another torch down. Grab that. Selling in bulk is ridiculous down here. If you get enough of these, you can sell in bulk. But even it seems like every fossil is worth something now too. Oh, double resonator. Okay, so that's what I just said. 50 chaos, right? Let's find out if that's the case. This is a double resonator. Exactly what I said about these type of nodes that are undervalued nodes. Easy fight. We're only at depth 58. This is really easy. But I just got out of the campaign, so. And even gear-wise, I just barely grabbed, I think 30 chaos is the most I spent on an item so far. Maybe 50, maybe on the weapon, 40 chaos? Yeah, I barely spent anything. I'm not into endgame gear, not even close. But we'll do well. Oh, there. Well, that proximity guy. My kineticist is totally scuffed, but here we go. That's only all right, so we got that's minimum of 3, 4, so you're looking at almost 20 there and 9, so we got 29-ish, 28-ish right there. That was on the low end. All we needed was one of the triples and we would have hit it. Those sell for 24 chaos each. We would have hit it. So close, but no. But still, that's 24 chaos, 28 chaos right there. All right, so let's go a little deeper, and that'll up our chances at better ones. I'm looking around here. Oh, that's tempting just to grab that. Let's see if that one has it. First ever, yep. Oh, you're using Headhunter now. Does Headhunter still have that mod on there where it like flickers you back, you know, it teleports you around a little bit? I think that's why I didn't like it. But I did give it to my, I did give a Headhunter to my Merc for a while just for fun. I probably should give a Headhunter back to her. This is nice. You'll get the buff that she gets from it, that nice energy shield buff too. Yeah, it still flickers you around. I didn't like that. So sometimes these nodes have these in them, and that's not as good. Like the sealed box. Sometimes the sealed box has maps in it, but that usually not that good. We'll look at that jewel, but because my jewels right now are not good. And we'll take that. All right, let's just go deeper. Should we go that way or that way? Doesn't really matter. Interesting fire over here. We'll go this way. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just fired up a little bit ago. And away we go. I'm going to see if we can actually do a longer stream. I think we did about 2 hours last night. Just shy. But I'd done a bunch of episodes, so I'd already talked a bunch on video. So my voice was just starting to go last night. Oh, I should have grabbed some torches. Shouldn't have opened that. Should not have opened that. One thing down here in Delve, life gain on hit does work in the darkness. Like, this will keep us alive if we're hitting things in the dark, but life leech does not work in the dark. So that's something to be aware of. Away we go. If anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask. There shouldn't be any ads. Let me know if you see an ad in the live stream itself, because I click the box to turn them off, but who knows what YouTube does. And then also, it's not like restricted. Anybody can chat as well. We'll just open those mostly for the gold. Alrighty. Guess we'll... Oh, let's go do the right thing. Can I get one more? I want one more of these. What's your skill your Merc is using? Oh, I always look for this one. One second. Can I upgrade the light or the dark? I can't do this one. I need this one higher. We'll do the light radius, I guess. My Merc is... I've always been taking the Kineticist. And specifically, I like it when they have both of these. The Greater Kinetic, and then this clustering one. The clustering does, and it should have on there some kind of piercing and forking if possible, and chaining. Piercing, forking, chaining would be great. And also I make sure it has haste. So those are the things that are important. This one's very, very, very important. And then I throw on an obliteration one to help with the explosions. And the rest of this is just complete junk. This is decent. It gives me power charges and frenzy charges. This ring, I'm still using this ring. We're both using it. This is not geared out correctly. I didn't really want to care because it's only a level 58 as well. So every time in the map I look for a Kineticist. I've only found 2 so far that had this. And this was the second one I found back in level 58. Alright. But that's the one I like the most. On my other one, I have a triple cursing setup on her. What passives, gears are you using to maintain constant full endurance charges? I'm a Juggernaut, so we get this. It's pretty much full. I wish it used to be more consistent than it currently is, but we get this one. And I did the 4th Ascendancy last night, and I get this one. And the stuns get... We're stunning a lot of these creatures. But for a boss, it would be a little bit harder to get the endurance charges. But that's it. Just those 2. This helps with damage, AoE, that kind of stuff. That's it. If you don't, you can get it this way. You can anoint your amulet with this one right here. And then 8% chance per kill to get one. It's okay. I mean, it doesn't get you up to your max endurance charges consistently. That doesn't. It does sometimes, but it's not. It's spotty. Hey, Talk. Good to see you again. And Panda, good to see you again. What skills? There we go. Hey, guys. All right. Go back down here and go deeper. Oh, just an easy, relaxing thing. This build's so nice. I just like it. The Cyclone of Tumult just feels like a nice one-button build. I don't have to press any buttons on the keyboards. I haven't even set up all my... I mean, look at this. I could have 2 more...
Die quickly.
I can actually have 3 more automated blasts down there. I just haven't bothered with it. Just got out of the campaign. I'm not really worried about it yet. I've got plenty of damage. I haven't died, so I must have plenty of survivability. And where are we going here? Oh, I do have to hit the keyboard or a side mouse button if I throw a torch around. I'm not going to put a torch here. Oh, there's a... I'll spend 1 torch for this law to have it. I'll do that. Worth it. Oh, and a flare cache. We'll drop 1 here, and we'll take that. Do you have any void stones yet? Nope, I don't have any. I just started in the maps. I did a tier 16 though, right when I got done with the campaign. I said, you know what? Let's try a tier 16. Fresh out of the campaign, just killed Katava, and it was not an easy tier 16 either. The mods were not easy on it. Here we go. I'm going to open up all 4 at once. Usually a bad idea. But we are stun immune with our character. Our Juggernaut is stun immune, so we're not going to get slammed and stunned. I've got a bunch of curses on here. I'm doing double curses myself with vulnerability and I think temp chains. And then there's a blind explosion around there too. But you can see all the lingering things, and it explodes the creatures that have curses on them. All pretty cool stuff. This one, come on, primitive, powerful. That right there is nice. How much did we get for that one? This isn't the right price. Let's see. Did they drop overnight? They were 24 last night. Let's go. We'll find out. Let's find out. I'm curious. Did they drop really from 24 to 14? Or is that just a bunch of listings on there? Let's find out. Let's find out what he has to say. This Faustus has to say about this. We'll say, I want chaos, and then we'll say Control Shift puts it over there, and then we'll just reverse it. And no, the real price is 27. We'll sell that one off. And we'll go right back in. Oh, got it right away. So yeah, 27 for that. That's just ridiculous. So if you're looking for easy, easy chaos, technically easy divines. I mean, that was 50. We made a quarter divine already. More than that down there. And we're just messing around. If I was, really focused in and going faster, not clicking the wrong things, we'd be doing much better. And if you're deeper, you're going to be doing better. Oh, it reset it, and it allows me way down here now. We'll do it. Go over here. Yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Hey, thank you for the like. I don't know who did it. Somebody. Oh, we got a point to spend. Now, here's the thing. We're using Resolute Technique just for fun. I wouldn't suggest necessarily going this way, but what's your next upgrades for this character? It's going to be the weapon. I was trying to get one for 1 divine, an 800 DPS. This is only a 698, so I was trying to get an 800 DPS for 1 divine. There was one listed for a long time. It was listed for 2 weeks at 2 divine. So I offered my 1 divine that I had for it, but they didn't respond. They might have been AFK, who knows. But an 800 is worth about 1 divine. Not really 2 divine at this point. We got a point to spend. We can't go over our accuracy right now. So 49.98. And I just throw this in here. Apply. We're still okay. So my next upgrade is going to be my weapon. I also need the Timeless Jewel. That'll be okay, but I mean, look at this. Our defenses are, we're way overcapped. The cold I can just move around, but we are way overcapped on defenses. So if I get the Timeless Jewel, put it up there at the top, I'm going to have another 18 on all my resists. It's just ridiculous. I'm way overcapped. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to go do that Alira thing and get a point back from her, because I don't need the 15 all res from her at all. So I have to do that. Let's see. I don't really want to pick these up. They're not really worth it. But we'll do it. And let's go down here. And then I could go the Combs chest route and get 1,000 health, but then I'd definitely have to back out of Resolute Technique, so I'm not in a rush for that. I could get a chest with the implicit on there where it's Fortify. I could do that, and then I could get a different gem. I wouldn't need Fortify on my setup that way. I could do it that way. I want to try to look into getting an animated Guardian that can't die and also gives me buffs. I have to learn about that, because I think you use those things that drop from the rituals, those weird idols, you raise them, and then those specific creatures give you certain buffs. There's a lot to it. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We just started a little bit ago. I'm messing around, just got out of the campaign, doing some maps and delving for currency. And the currency down here is really, really, really good right now. Ridiculously good. A triple resonate, the triple resonators selling for 27 chaos. 8 of those for a divine is ridiculous price. I don't even know, I haven't even checked the price of the what do you call it, prime resonators. I don't know what those run right now. A couple seasons ago, I think I was getting 3 for a divine, which was great. But earlier in the season, that we were only getting like 20 or 30 for a chaos for one. So I think the prices had to have gone up. It's above 30. It must be. I only know Corpse that buff that's Perfect Guardian Turtle has Determination. So there's a certain one that gives an animated Guardian, a Perfect Guardian, that gives Determination. I would like that one. That'd be nice. Because this build does not need sockets at all. On my other build as a Berserker, I use the Holmes chest, which doesn't even have any sockets here. You can build this in so many different ways. It's just amazing. I don't want to... Oh, it's 23. Let's take a quick peek at these, just in case. Hint that this is probably better than what I have. I grabbed a bad one. That might be worth something, but I don't want to... It's a little bit harder to sell on a free-to-play account, so I won't mess around with that. Yeah, if you know the name of that particular, is it just called a Perfect Guardian Turtle or something? I don't know, but I would like to look into that and get an animated Guardian that could give me, because I have 6 sockets. I would like it to give me a buff or maybe multiple buffs. Somebody said you could actually get multiple auras from them, so I don't know. I'd like to set that up. I have the sockets for it, so why not? What's that right there? Oh, Forgotten Armor. I don't want that. Pretty easy build. But here's the other thing. When I say this is an easy build, there might be way bit easier builds, but I just don't know, because I just play Cyclone, as you guys see. Just play Cyclone because it's the least, for me it's the least painful as far as wrist pain and all that kind of stuff goes. I don't have to, I'm just relaxing. I don't even have my hand on the keyboard. I just spin around, I just point, and it's like a big eraser. Very easy build. I don't have to think too much. I like it. tanky. I can get right in their face. I like it a lot. Okay. Oh, I still got to get a Megalomaniac Jewel, too, for this character. All kinds of things. I mean, there's so many things I have to get for this guy. It's a lot. There we go. And we'll light that up. I won't even light this area up. I'll just use my life gain on hit. Oh, it's not a dead end. It's a way forward. And that's all, just life gain on hit. In the darkness works. Nice. I hope they don't ever change that. Kind of nice to have that going that way. We'll take these. Need a bunch of Azurite still, so. Does Cyclone has ailments? It does the bleeds. What else does it do? You can put it's not an ailment, but you can get impales. Those are powerful. I haven't added I'm doing bleeds through the vulnerability curse, but I haven't added impales yet. We'll do that. Just basically fizz damage right to their face. It does this. Here's the thing, what you want to judge DPS by. If you're running into a bunch of rares or bosses or whatever it is, and you're not killing it fast enough for you, then you need more DPS. And you can either, in this case, you can either scale back your area of effect, which is a decent area of effect right now, the AoE, or you can scale back on your life, your defenses. But for me, I'm happy at this point, so I'm cool with all this. Prismatic ring, I don't think that's worth anything. Was asking about making money earlier. Just had my first raw divine drop in Delve at depth of 135. Very cool. Very cool. Was it from a opulent chest or something? Sometimes there's those opulent chests too that will often drop a divine. I'm using Bloodletter Merc for his determination aura. My armor more than doubled, plus he spreads oil to slow enemies. Very cool. I like it.
You are nothing.
I'm using triple curse kinetic blast of clustering Merc. I didn't need the determination. It'd be fine if I wanted to, but I would like to add it in, but not through my Merc, I don't think. The Merc just helps with clears on maps so nice. Once you get some really decent damage on her, she can clear the whole map for you almost. Especially I gave her a headhunter and she was just going to town. But the thing is, I don't like it that I don't know how the magic find works. I gave her 300 magic find and did a 10 map test, and my gold results dropped. So I strayed away from her getting kills. I made it so that she got every kill in the test, even by giving myself those southbound gloves, so I wouldn't get any kills. I did a lot of testing to get, and the best I saw so far was the 34k on average per map in a tier 16. Very easy beach map, done deal. I do need a granite flask, but I'll probably buy one. The perfect kineticist is really hard to get, but I do love haste. Haste on here too is so nice. Moving fast, I love it. And we'll go deeper. I haven't found any side rooms. Should I go back here and look for some side rooms? Let's go see. Here's a side room. We're not taking very many long. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? Right there, that's worth at least 9, probably 10 chaos just sitting there. One. Go restock real quick. Hello? Sometimes you have to click that twice. Hey, there's a bunch of people in here. Welcome to the stream. We didn't start it a little while ago. And should I just chuck all this in here for now? It's fun. I'm doing this on my free-to-play account. You can tell by the 4 total limiting stash tabs here. But I think we're going to make it work. And I'm actually selling things. I'm selling these things on the trade market using the PoE forums. You just post on there and it actually posts onto the trade market. So these things are listed just like a normal premium tab. It's just a little bit, a little clunkier interface for it. Yep, and this is the best I've got for my Merc so far was this. The Greater Kinetic Blast and this one. This one right here, I always want like piercing, forking, more chaining stuff, but this is just pathetic, but it does okay. All right. And deeper, I guess. I want to find some extra side rooms. Those are fun. Hey, welcome to the stream. Having fun. Got out of the campaign a little bit ago, and we're doing some maps and delving for profit. And EXP. The EXP down here is pretty good. I would say it's really good until about 93. And then I had to switch over last time. And we'll open this up. This is nice. It's just really, I can read chat on the other monitor. I can, oh, watch out for the purple stuff. I have minus 60 on my, on my, what do you call it? Chaos Res right now. There is a prismatic jewel. It's the jewel that gives 4 Chaos Res per allocated node in that range. So I'm just going to buy the jewel. I slap it right here, and when I do, I'll make sure that I have about 20 nodes allocated right around here, and you get 100 chaos resistance from that one jewel. And that's how I handle chaos resistance. Alrighty. The cheap and easy way to deal with it. But right now I don't care about chaos res, as you can see. And we still have no deaths, let's see. No deaths, right? 0 deaths. Not bad. Alright, there's gotta be something down here on each side, so let's go down there. Peek into there, and hopefully we'll find a prime resonator, because I'm curious about the price. Alright, so it won't be here. I'm looking at that map, basically. I'm focused on that and that little X, and I'm just using that to steer around. Ooh, we'll take this one. It's not going to be a prime, but we got about 13 chaos there. If I sell it, I can sell them for 4, but if I sell them quick, I'll sell them for 3. Nothing in this one. And we'll jump in here.
Die quickly.
Ooh, a wall. What's back there? What is back there? Wealth, jewelry, not that good. Even hidden wealth is not that good. Let me drop down another torch real quick. That's a tougher guy. Yeah, these guys are tough sometimes. Hidden wealth is usually not that good. Jewelry and that, just maybe some gold in there. I usually don't mess around with those. What about on this side? Ooh, we'll take that one. And nothing else. Print out of here. Anything up here? No. Some gold, I'll take that. What about nothing down here? Oh, an azurite. Flawed azurite, I'll take it, I guess. I need azurite. Need a lot. I think there was some right around the corner there, too. Oh, it's in another area. There might be something way down here. Doubtful. When you get closer to the nodes, they kind of like zero out the extra stuff. But we'll take that a little bit. Got that gold too. And the gold I'm just converting to chaos through Faustus. Basically converting it. Right now it's about 50,000 gold to a divine through Faustus. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe... Well, it's 14,000 transmutes, so whatever that costs. We'll find out in a second here. Oh, 1 second. I see the comments. And we'll actually pick this up and vendor it real quick. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We'll pick these up because I need some. And a geode map. I don't need that, but okay. We're going to go right here. We'll refill with a shift left click. How much? Oh, I can actually spend some stuff. And we can get our protection up. We should probably get a little bit more of this. And that one too. I don't want to spend 1,600 on that. We can get one more of those. We can up our radius and our duration. We'll up the radius a little bit more. And that too. Okay. Let's grab this out of here just to save some space. And then we'll put all this in there. I was going to look up the price. Oh, 1,400-ish transmutes. And then find out what the... we're going to find out what the gold cost per divine is with that trade. So,
What have you got for me?
currency, chaos, gold cost per divine would be, we were to buy 14,000. 70,000 gold per divine right now, ish. Maybe 13,000, so maybe 60,000, right around there. 65,000. Not bad. And, oh, I gotta sell these two. We'll just plunk that there. And the questions are, still looking for the perfect, yep, and when is the episode 10 drop? I think it dropped today. Not sure, but it's already recorded and uploaded. I just gotta push publish. 10 should be public right now, if not right after the live stream, and then 11 comes out tonight. I thought I had 10 out right now. If I didn't, that was a mistake on my part, and I'll get it out after the stream. And then episode 11 will come out, and then episode 12 will be after this is just filler stuff that I'm doing off the episodes. Alrighty, and we're in good shape. Oh, we need more sulfate, don't we? Let's look at this. And what can we do? We could do this tier 6 map. Oh, what do we have here? A tier 3, and then we'll do the tier 6 next. So we'll activate it, open this back up, and we'll drop the tier 6 back in here. And do I want to quality that up just for fun? Sure, why not? Oh, it's only 2. That's cool. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. And away we go. What is this? Oh, this is only a tier 2 or 3. Hopefully we'll get a sulfite. I think we're at 80%. I'm just trying to unlock some more Atlas points here and get some sulfite. Ooh, your videos got me back into Cyclone. Very nice.
You're not Tyson, are you?
Some people are like, no, don't do Cyclone. But yeah, I like Cyclone. It's just so easy. Zip around. Many shot. Let's see what he's got. 6 of these, huh? Anything else? That's pretty interesting. But no. Control left click, and let's... I like that the changes they made, so you can get up to your max stages of... you can get up to the max stages of your Cyclone of Tumult faster, like within a second and a half now. And then what else? Oh, and they made the AoE a little bit bigger by default as well. So the changes are nice. Even the Stone Golem change was nice. 20% increased global defenses. I like that one too. And he's pretty chunky now, so he seems to stay alive a lot. Away we go. This isn't a bad map to run too. There we go. 384. 300, so about 1,000 at this tier of map out of those. And they're not even improved right now either. This is pretty, this is pretty fun. This is pretty easy. Definitely not slow. I don't know. I think a lot of people play Cyclone differently, and they're like, this is too slow, or I don't know. Seems pretty fast to me. I'm not pressing any buttons. Fast enough. I gotta slow down to read. And this is just me running around. I'm not pushing any buttons, so I think I like it. I'll give it a pass. Oh, I did get all the sulfite. And where's the guy at? Right here. And the gear I'm using is just pretty junky gear right now. Really junky. And we'll do that and go back. I had to run Merc Lab 20 times to get your Cyclone of Tumult. Hard to buy on console. On console, can you actually get different transmuted gems and then sell them cheaply and then get enough to buy it? Hopefully that's the case. Because if everything's expensive, then you could... That's what I did. I literally got a some other transmuted gem that was worth 110 chaos. I sold mine for 70 chaos, and it sold almost right away, because that way I'm selling to either a person that really wants to use it or to a flipper. I don't mind that I'm selling to a flipper. I just wanted to sell it quick, get enough chaos to buy the Tumult. So that you should be able to do it that way. If everything's expensive, you should be able to undercut on some of the jewels or gems that you roll and get it that way. But maybe nobody buys. Maybe just everybody sets their prices really high and nobody buys on there. I don't know. I don't know the economy on there. I know it's a lot less liquid because there's less players on that console thing. There we go. And we'll probably come down here for this too. This one right here is nice. All right. Stuff. Did we do this one? This one away later. And activate. Looks like I've got some rewards from Keurig as well. We'll get to those eventually. What's my basic strategy for delving? There's two things. If you want to just get, go deeper, then I don't do anything on the sides. And I just go to the depth that I'm comfortable at. So I was at 350. That's a good, right around 290. There's a break point where it gets more difficult, but the rewards get more better. So if you're in a character that's kind of strong, just go up to around 290 and stay around there. But if you're stronger and you're having no problems, then go down to 350-ish and then go horizontal and check the side areas. Right now, the prices on everything are through the roof. I wonder how much, if I just focused did a full hour of horizontal at 350 depth level, I think I could probably, I have no idea how much I could make. I bet it's a very conservative 10 divine an hour. If I really tried hard, probably get that to 12 or 13 divines, which isn't, I mean, it's not perfect. There's 20 divine, 30 divine strategies out there, but not too bad, I would say. Oh, I don't like this map, the Lava Lake, because this boss takes a while. It's not a hard boss, it's hard, a lot of time, because he has invulnerable stages. We should be able to face tank everything, and I'm going to face tank stuff until I die. Then I'll try to be more defensive, but right now the goal is to just face tank the bosses down. Still have to get Blood Rage into this mix. There's a lot I gotta do with this character. Tons I have to do. We're at the very beginner stages of this build. I think we're at 700k DPS. Let's see if we can... Yep, it didn't even affect us, that hit. And... it's a long boss, see? That's why I don't do this map. The only reason why I don't do it, because of the boss on it. I just do it once and we're done with it. No? Yes? Oh, he's not dead yet. Map not complete, not complete. Ooh. This is silly. This is a really long fight for a regular app in the Atlas. There we go. We'll take that and that. Okay. Pick up that gold. And I don't want to deal with this one. I've got a bunch of them. Okay. We'll peek at this thing. And do I need that? Oh, I do need that. We'll run that one next. This thing is garbage. Maybe. Not good for me. I'll just put it away. And we'll put this one away. And we'll run this one. Can we run it? Speed, monster freeze. Yeah. Players inflict exposure. Yeah, we can run this. Oh, and the comment is, worst boss ever. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, James. Yeah, that's a slow one. And are we okay on our... Yeah, we're not nearly full, so on our sulfite. Defiance of Destiny, 100 to 100 div on console standard league. Crazy. It's very broken. I'm solo self-found in Merc League, so I have no idea on the prices. Okay. Yeah, that's standard price for a Defiance of Destiny at 100 div. That's ridiculous. Are you going to finish the Cyclone of Berserker? Episode 3, number 2, left off at level 40. The Cyclone of Berserker one I did... I'd have to take a look at that, but didn't I have a lot of episodes on him? I think I did. This one, I'm up to episode 10, should be out today, and 11. But didn't I do that with the Berserker? Oh, I did Everything Explained, too. I'm not sure. I'd have to take a look at the series there. But the videos I've done with him, you know, yeah, I think they're out. I'd have to take a second look, Lloyd. Sorry about that. But the most recent one in Mercenary, I did a lot of videos on him and a lot of build guides with everything. Yes, playlist says only 2. I'll have to take a look at that. I hope that's not the case. But I can do an updated build. I think I've did updated build guides. I might just do an updated build guide if that's not the case with that Berserker. And we'll see. Thank you for these guides too. They are godsend. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I do go into detail. The one that I went into even more detail was the Everything Explained series, which was right before this Merc season came out, this league. So that even went into more detail. So there's a lot. But this is easy stuff. I'm going to hold down Alt. It just confirms that I haven't ran it. Thanks, you're always awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I will look into that. Possible I left off on 2. I don't know. Maybe I felt like I had just done this Everything Explained series with a Berserker and didn't do it again because not too much had changed. No, there a little bit had changed because we have Defy Pain on Berserker now and the 30% instant leech. And then the comment is 12 divine for over 20 unreserved life. Destiny of Defiance on EU. 12 divine for anything over 20, which is the best Defiance of Destiny amulet is 24% right now on the unreserved thing, that special line that gives it its power. 20 is okay, but then at 24, 20 is pretty good. That's for 12 divine. That's a really good deal. And then 24 should cost you about 23 divine. Oh, let's bend this point before we go in here. And then this one is going to be nice. Oh, and we have this. What do I do here? I think I've got a bunch of life here. Oh, we're at almost 5,000 life. I don't want to go over our current accuracy, so more damage. Where can we get some more damage for fun? We could get some impales going. We could get more bleeds. We could get a little more tanky with this +2 to all resistances. I think there's some life nodes over here as well, but I don't want to take the more life right now. We could do this and get some rage going. Yeah, let's just get some rage going. No big deal. Refund points are dirt cheap. You can buy regret orbs all day long. So, yeah. No worries, we'll just do that. Okay, and activate. Oh, and thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Very cool. Alrighty. Oh, this map isn't fun either. I don't like this map at all. It's like little branching areas of it all. Do need some chromatics. I'll take the ghetto map and take that one. How much are we getting here? 700. Ooh. How expensive is this build? I've done tier 16s on 10 chaos worth of gear. This build right now can do tier 16s, and you know, not super strong because I just got out of the campaign, but you could do this for maybe, I don't know, I spent maybe 100 or 150 chaos, which is literally nothing right now because we made that much just going down into Delve easily. Now here's the thing, my end game version of this as a berserker, I spent 250 divines, but
Guardians strike
you'll make that much just doing content, to get to that point where you need that much. Here's the thing, the bigger question is, can you pull off similar things for cheaper with different builds, more meta builds? Absolutely. I think you can do like a 20 divine build and just do really, really well, but it would be a different skill. I think if you spend about 30 to 50 divines on a cycloner character, you'll do absolutely fine, and then it's just incremental jumps up. Like the weapon I spent was 105 divine for a 1400 physical DPS weapon, and I think I got a good deal at that. And if you can craft and you want to risk it, you can craft as well. Let's actually fight this guy, and let's see how our DPS is. Decent. Oh, he went into his invulnerable mode. Comes some balls of doom. There he comes back out. Drops a big thing on our head that doesn't even hurt us. And we're done. Easy. There is another node out there. Do I want a quick peek out there for that other sulfite node? Probably not, but maybe. Let's see if we can spot it. It's going to be... I'm going to say it's going to be right over here. Let's see if that's the case. Come on. Guess was right over here. And my guess was wrong. Nope. You got Smite of Divine Judgment, gem from lab, looking for a Smite build. Okay. Never tried Smite. Here is the other. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's over here. If it's not over here, I'll just bail. Spent enough time looking for that one little sulfite node. No, it's not going to be here either. Sunk cost fallacy going on right now. Already spent this much time looking for it. And it's a no-go. Out we go. Not going to go hunt down that one node. And how much are we up to now? We could do... if we have a map that we can run real quick. I'd like a little bit more sulfite. We got a bunch of maps in here. This is great for free-to-play accounts. Let's see. Oh, we'll take this one. And is it okay to run this? Let's see. Yeah, there's no mods that are bad there. I wish it had the filter thing though. That would be nice. The next nice thing to add to that. All right, filter out bad mods. Ooh, I almost didn't push the right button. There we go. Just in case we get lucky and hit that. All right, here we go. I'm thinking of making it, but you're on console. How expensive is this build? Okay, yep. Console is going to be more expensive in it, and you might have to get the Cyclone of Tumult on. It's going to be more expensive on on consoles for sure. Somebody said the Defiance of Destiny was 100. Oh, that was on standard. I don't know what it is. What the price is on console in this league. A good one. A cheap one is like probably less than 10 divine right now, like the beginner Defiance of Destiny one, and the good one is probably down to 23, I think, divines on PC, the PC market. So we'll see. Minion support gems are up. There we go. Sure, why not? I got 3 of them on there. I just threw them on there just kind of as a half a joke. I had the nodes. 121 divine. Is that on standard, or is that on standard or mercenary? In mercenary league, 100 divine. Brutal. But that's it's such a powerful amulet. It really is. They nerfed it, and it's still ridiculously great. I like it a lot. Time to crush Secrets of the Atlas, Cyclone of the Tumult, Episode 2, Tumult Unlocks Secrets of the Atlas. Where to pick up the rest. I'm going to have to look into that and see why I don't have more of those. I don't know why. Maybe they're just... I don't know. Maybe I didn't add them to the series? I'll look into that. I'll try to remember. If not, message me on... I read all the comments on YouTube. So if you put a comment on that, it'll come up, and then I'll look into it. So definitely do that, and then that'll help me remember. It literally will, and then I'll have an answer for you. But I can't do it here because I don't want to switch over and look into YouTubes and do all that kind of stuff while I'm doing this stream. How much do we get here? 460. Cool, will do. Thanks, Lloyd. I appreciate it. And in Merc Lake, okay. See what we got here. Orb of Horizon, and I'll take them. Basically, I don't even look at anybody except Kineticus as far as actually hiring. Just do these guys, and I just keep moving on. Grab their loot from them, and that's it. If you don't fight them, though, your renown will go down. There's your reputation with those guys, so I've fought everyone that I've looked at. And I haven't died. Back in the day, 2 weeks ago, the mercs were brutal. Now they're not so bad. What's this guy still doing alive? And we'll take that, and we'll take some markers, I guess. I haven't even gone into heist yet. Better get out my magic find, up and go farming for the Defiance the necklace. Don't you have to? Yeah, you have to build that. So you're gonna have to get all the different pieces, don't you? Or no, that's the you don't have to build that. You have to that's the other thing. The old with all the gems thing. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, you don't. I don't think you have to build that, right? It drops from somewhere. Not even sure where it drops from. I always buy it though. Another map. Drop this stuff off, and do we need to run this map? Let's find out. Oh, and is it runnable? Yes, it's runnable. Area with a reflect on there if it had a reflect. We'll take this point, and we'll go right here. And we're working our way up to guarantee delve in the maps, which is 2 things. It gets me enough sulfite to go down there, but I also like the buffs that it gives this thing right here. This is so nice. And they even nerfed this too. It used to be it used to stack for the entire map, and there's no timer on it. Now it has a timer, but it's still fine. I think there's divination cards for the neck also. Okay, I didn't know that one. There we go. And I'm just working my way up that way. Okay. Good, good. And how much stuff do we have? Sulfite. Almost full. Let's go down there and mess around.
Thought I heard something.
I have enough of those. Okay. Dead end here. Could go that way. Could go this way. Let's go this way. And then work our way across. Oh, this is going to be a lot of azurite too. Nice. So everybody's... Are a lot of people in the chat? There's a lot of people in chat right now, but are a lot of you guys playing Cyclone of Tumult or Cyclone or something like that, or just checking it out? Always wondering about that. I know some people are, but and the other thing is, my channel is heavily into Cyclone of Tumult, and it's not that I'm intending to that to be the case. It's because it's the least painful on my wrist hand. I'm clicking. I can play this for hours because I'm just steering around. I don't have to click anything. I don't have to press any buttons, so I like it a lot. That's why I play it mostly. And it's just easy for me. Spin to win. Very cool. I made 4 builds so far, and I could get into them. Okay. And I might go back to your version of Cyclone. Now I'm just playing a mean cast on critical discharge of misery. Interesting. I've never done the cast on critical build. I don't think I've even done the shockwave version of this thing. I just like this. I just like physical, the physical Cyclone simple AoE, get up in their face, hopefully have some life on hit and some leech and just base tank stuff down. And I even got our health up to 14,000 or 15,000. I could do a life stacker version of this again. It's really not necessary. I didn't die at all, so I was like, this is not necessary. So I scaled it back down to 10,000 health. And my DPS was up to 21,000. It is an interesting build. Your best defense is literally freezing everything in. Okay, very cool. And that's the critical discharge of misery. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, I never tried that kind of stuff. It's right on the edge in the darkness. And PoE Wiki says 10 Lonely Warrior div cards from Estuary map for the... Really? Let's go see what the... Lonely Warrior div cards. Okay. Let's go see how much those are. So, I'm guessing they must be worth a divine each then? Because 10 of them, roughly a divine each. Let's go find out. Lonely Warrior.
Oh.
Currency. I'll spend those on it. Only. This one? And Defiance of Destiny right there. 177. I think this is probably a decent deal to buy this. I might actually do that. What I'll do is a reminder. I'm going to go like that. It's cheesy, but what, 1,250 gold as a reminder? I'll forget otherwise, so I'm going to put this order in. Even though this won't fill, there. That's my reminder. And then I'll put a tab somewhere so I'll remind myself that I could buy 10 of these. And what's the market rate? Ooh, there's a good spread on these. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually put 131 for one. And I'll do it that way. How much gold do I have? I have plenty. I could even do... I don't want to do too many of these. Let's see. Currency exchange. Oh, I don't have enough chaos to do that many, so now I should be the lowest, or the being paid the highest. So 1,300 chaos is not bad for a Defiance of Destiny this way. And you're saying it comes from what place? Let's see. I gotta look at the comments again. From Estuary map. Interesting. I could scribe that too. I think that's really worth it. Thanks for the tip for that one. I like that. Is this... Yeah, we're going to run this one next, but we're going to go back down in a delve. I think I'll get it. I think I'll be able to get that a lot easier that way then. Very cool. I like it. Not bad. And that's the reminder. Did we already get one? No. No, we've got a bunch of these things. I won't take those out of there. They take a bunch of space. And then the other so it's either Cyclone or Smite for my last build. Okay. Never tried Smite. And you have a level 98 Berserker using Cyclone of Tumult. Started out as Volcanic Fissure, but switched to my build. Very cool. And how'd you like that? So you have experience with both the Volcanic Fissure, which is I think either the most popular build this league, and then versus Cyclone of Tumult. So you have experience with both. And so how'd you like both, compared? I haven't done that one. Looked interesting, but I think you have to click it every time too, right? You have to like click. I didn't like that. So here we go. Go back here. Hopefully there'll be a little side area. These aren't very long nodes, so there's not very many side areas. And we have 9 players to check the sides for big loot. There might be something over here. Nope.
You are nothing.
Telling me that I'm nothing. What about in here? Lost wealth. I'll spend a torch on that. Could be maybe a chaos. Regal. I'll take that. In the bindings I use, instead of alchemy, is on. Instead of doing elk and go, I do binding and go. I don't know if they're cheaper. I think they are. Ooh, a resonator. Ooh, and that. This is going to be a good little side note here. Oh, no resonators behind the wall. Jewelry, not good. But this one's good. A potent, nice, and that. So we had 9 and 9, almost 20 chaos just from that right there. Very nice. Yeah, this is going to be really lucrative down here. I'm going to make a lot of money down here in Delve. If the prices hold, and they seem to be holding, we'll even sell these prismatics. Only one of them. Oh, I see the comment. 1 second. What is this node? Start it? No. Oh, these guys continue. These arrow bow guys. This, I think it's him. One of them can pin you. Don't like that. Maybe they can't pin me because of that undeniable or untiring. Maybe that's the one. Maybe they can't pin me. I can't remember if they can pin me or not. I haven't been pinned on this guy yet. But on my Berserker, I get pinned. I don't like it. And what's the comment here? Okay. Fissure was too rippy for my liking, but that might be just a matter of investing more divines. Okay. I have a... And I didn't care for it. Okay, so you have one of those snaking guys and you didn't like it. I like the 12k life face tanking most things. Oh yeah, it is really nice. Must say I'm not able to consistently face tank tier 17 maps, but that could also be a skill issue. Yeah, I mean, you're going to run into some really tough mods. But if you can get your other... If and maybe spend a little bit more on the character, but maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, certain mods in a tier 17 can be really, really rippy. But otherwise, I usually just face tank the boss. The fortress boss, that's the easiest one. Maybe the other ones are harder. I've only done them... I haven't focused on those. And then was doing Sunder, but switched to Cyclone after catching his videos. Much smoother gameplay. Oh, very cool. I'm glad people... It seems like people are liking it. Cyclone of Tumult. And kind of really important to do this too. The automation with Phase Run and Withering Step, it just speeds things up. Some people use those Stampede boots. Every time I think, yeah, I'll try it. Just, it's so slow. It's nice that it caps you at whatever 50% of your movement speed in a good way, but it's just, you never get any good fast sprints. It's just too slow for me, and I immediately ditch them every time. So for me, it's not worth it. But that thing is a little bit of trickery, and it's just fast. I like it. Alrighty, let's go here next. And I just like that I don't have to click anything. Just steer around, hold down the right button.
Die quickly.
Easy. What is that, a forgotten wealth? I had to check it twice. Transmutes. Transmutes don't pick up. Not pick up transmutes, because you can get 400 of them for 1 chaos. They're not worth picking up at all. Away we go. And we'll start this one up. You switched from Thunder to... I've never tried Thunder either. Could be the mods for the tier 17 face tanking fortress. Do you have a good regular expression for... Yeah, I do. The PoE Awakened Trade, I have it... I think I do. Let's see. Just pull it up like this. I think I have a stage 1 But basically, I went to PoE.re, and I just went down the list, and I made sure regen, I take regen off of my mods, the Reflect Fizz and Reflect Elemental, because of my Merc will reflect our Elemental, and then a couple other ones. Oh, the blades can be tough. I don't like drowning orbs, so I just go down the list and pick the ones I didn't like, and it wasn't very many, and I have a good time in there. Oh, you can get really hurt too if you have the whatever, like less auras, the 60% less aura, because your Atlas can amplify that to like 90% less auras. And with my with my Purity of Elements, I'm getting about 60 in total when it's all said and done with this one. I get about 60 resist all from each of these, so it's 180 total resist. That can get wiped out with a bad mod too. So that's one that gets overlooked. People they'll see like a minus 12 to the to the map mod, and they're thinking that's not bad, it's no big deal. But then it gets amplified up to like a minus 20 or maybe even minus 24, and then the other one is just, it can get brutal in there if you don't, watch exactly what the mods are and the amplifiers. Definitely can. I want to go deeper on here. Hey guys, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the like. I saw somebody else popped up over there. Alrighty. Again, oh, this is a good check. There shouldn't be any ads during the live. Is that the case? Has anybody seen an ad? I don't know if YouTube adheres to my clicks. I don't know what they do. I also have that YouTube Premium, so I don't see any ads on YouTube, which is nice. So I can't even test it, really. I guess I would have to turn it off. I have no idea. But if you guys are seeing any ads, let me know, because then I can call out YouTube and say absolutely nothing to them, because they don't care about me. I'm too small. Gotta have 10 million subscribers. Wrong person to add. You have a YouTube Premium. No ads so far today or last night. Very cool. Good. I'm glad. I don't like those ads on there. Here we go. But I also don't know how obtrusive the ads are during a live. I have no idea. Maybe they're not that bad. All right. Deeper. And I only have 3 flares. Let's go back up. Can I get some more flares? It's going to be really expensive. I don't want to do that, so we will. Oh, I can do this, though. That's not too expensive. All right. And here's the thing. You can spend your Azurite over here. I mean, 1,000. I can get 3 of these. That's 12 chaos right there in bulk. That's, changing that into that. These might be even more profitable at 9 chaos for that. So we're over 1 chaos per 100 Azurite right now, which is really, really nice. Even this one, no, the price would have to be 37 chaos to match up. That's not viable right now. But pretty cool.
Farewell.
Oh, thank you for the like. All right. And let's go deeper. You can tell I'm not nearly as fast as Steve either. I click here, I click there, I look at this, I wander back and forth like an idiot. I didn't even start the guy. Yeah, I didn't even start it. It goes this way. That's how bad I am. I'm not good at this game, guys. I'm really not. Don't listen to anything I say. But I do have fun at it. And it makes it pretty easy. I've been playing years and years and years of this. Forgotten jewelry, no. Also, the video quality should have gone up. Even though we're live streaming, the video quality should have gone up. I got a better video card now. I have the, see if we can not die while we look at this. I have the 5060 Ti, and it made everything a lot, it runs this game so much smoother now. It's really, really nice. And I hope it's helping with the video quality as well. Here's kind of dark and gloomy, so it's hard to tell. But it should be a lot crisper. There shouldn't be any artifacting as I'm running around as much. We'll see. Ooh, I hope it looks decent. Like you should be able to see everything, and even when I'm running around, it should be okay. I haven't done Twitch streaming, but I know, you know, it's not as good a quality as YouTube streaming. YouTube, I really can pump up the bitrate. Oh, 1 second. Oh, here's a wall. I'll take that out. I'll take this out. And let's go back here. Resonators and wealth and that. This is a triple good one. If it was triple resonator, that'd be crazy. So that's good. That's decent. That's like 10, 11 chaos. And then this one. Ooh, 20. So we're up to 35. About 40 chaos just in there. Not bad at all, guys. Ridiculously easy. Good money down here now. And it looks good to you. Thanks, Docker. So it does look good. Should be better than Twitch as far as the quality goes. Also, I think you have to be like a partnered person on Twitch to get a better stream quality. I don't know. What about this one? Oh, this is ridiculous, guys. We made over 60 or 70 chaos on this short run. Just this run alone. Not bad at all. On a free-to-play account, too. Free stuff, guys. I can't believe the prices are staying this strong. I stopped doing Delve a couple weeks ago. I was like, they're decent prices, but not great. I can make better elsewhere. And then I came back down in here. I looked up the prices. I was like, what is going on? Stuff. And we're getting decent EXP down here. Even good. If you really focus on the EXP, you can do really well up to about 93-ish. 94 maybe. You know what I should carry around on me? Just as a, not as a joke, but as a, not the Omen of Amelioration, but there's the other two omens that would help. Let's go grab those just in case, because I don't want to die. Not that it's the end of the world if I die. I want to die if I don't have to. Let's do this one. Actually, let's do the right thing and pick that. And then let's go take a look at an omen to carry. Real quick here.
Hello.
Currency. I have chaos. I want an omen. It's either Death Dancing, Shade Form for 3 seconds. How much are these? Dirt cheap, right? Yep, I'll do that. There we go. And I'll put it right over here. And now, if I get down to 25% life, I'll go into Shade Form for 3 seconds, which will help defend myself. I think it does. Seems to be. I don't know what shade... I've looked up Shade Form a long time ago. I think it's a good thing. Death Dancing is okay as well. Oh, we have 2 of these.
Oh.
Currency. You know what? What if I had 12 of these? What's the price? Looks like 11 for a divine, 10 for a divine. So that's not that good. What about in bulk? Maybe 30 to 1? Well, it's not that great if I were to save these up and sell them that way. And then I could sell them. Oh, but this is going to cost me gold too. If I do it this way. How much gold will this cost me? 29. That's 8? 1,400 gold. Not so bad. That's 58 of those. We'll do it that way. But I'll probably end up saving these up in bulk and selling them 30 or 33 for one, 33 to 1, and then saving the gold cost on that too. I think that would be worth it. The prices are still going up on these. Amazing. We can just do a quick dump right in here. And I usually clean this up between live streams and everything. How much juice do we have? Not that much. Go deeper. It's nice. Relaxing. We're making plenty. We're going to be able to get lots and lots of upgrades. I like this. And away we go. And we'll just come here. We'll grab that one. Azurite badly. I'm just looking for little side areas, and I'm peeking right there. I saw that just briefly, a glimpse of that thing. Name on it. I wish there was ways you could, I wish they had special, what do you call it? Like, their own skill trees for all the different mechanics. So you could be a master delver or something like that by spending points by doing activities down here. And then you'd get stuff like torches do damage, or you could do stuff like see further into the darkness, all kinds of different, you know, they could make it, you could, you know, you could really spec into stuff. I don't know, you could spec into being a farmer if you wanted to. I know it's more of a role-playing game type aspect to it, but it would be neat. Just it would add more to this. I don't know, but there's like 100 different ideas I could have that would liven up all the different content by having its own, each one having their own skill tree. And you know, you could become a master heist, master thief, master spelunker, whatever the case may be, and all the different ones. Ooh, a resonator, very nice. It would just be cool, and that would reward people that really want to focus on one or two different ones and go deep into it. Then you could actually find even better rewards that are, you know, they've got the content here. You'd just be adding another layer to, oh my gosh, here's the, we can find out the price of the Prime Resonator. Let's go find out. I'm too excited. Gotta be more than 30 chaos, right? Here we go. Let's go find out. And the Prime Resonator price in bulk. We'll check both prices. The in bulk price.
Hello.
And this. Chaos. 100. So we're at a half a divine. Now, if we were to sell them in bulk, and I have 10 of these, looks like about the same price. Maybe 3 for 2. A little more if these guys aren't selling. So maybe 3 for 2, a little bit more in bulk. And what's the spread? Is there a spread? 103 to 120, so even better. Yeah, these are just worth it to sell as is. So we'll sell ours for 119. 119 chaos, guys, just that easily. I don't like that I'm using up some of this gold, but no big deal. I just want the chaos right now. Not bad. Not bad at all. Put these away. Oh, that was a tier 7 map. Let's grab that back out of here. Tier 7 map. It should have been right there. I completed it already? Put it back. Guess I already completed a tier 7. Or tier 7. Yeah, that particular one. Alright. There's going to be a lot of different side areas, side loot on this. We'll do it. How much does it cost? 683. Nice. So we're over a half a divine for Prime Resonators. That's just ridiculous. There's been times where there's one league where I became the de facto fossil trader. As far as resonators, everything. I was the one who had the bulk prices, in the best bulk prices. I was beating out the bots and everything. It was crazy. I had over 10,000 fossils and I don't know how, thousands and thousands of resonators. And I was literally the lowest price, and I was selling in crazy bulk. It was bad. I got to do it really for probably a week or two, where I just went every day. I was doing it all day long, trading, and that was pre-Faustus too. I ended it with, I think, 20,000 fossils and then thousands of resonators. Because I stopped and I was like, I'm tired of doing this. And I just didn't sell them anymore. I wasn't stuck with them, but now they're in standard. They're probably still worth a lot, but it's standard, so. Now let's go peek back here. Oh, another wall. Blasted open. And what's back here? Hidden armor. Not even worth throwing a torch down. Take those augments, though. And the lost jewelry, no deal. Do a lot of you guys delve, or what's your go-to as far as in-game stuff? For gold, I was doing the Elva thing, the cheap Elva version. Faustus completed my order. Very nice. Thanks, bud. And I couldn't, the King's March, I could not get it to beat the value of the Faustus as far as changing gold into divines. It just was way easier to get divines through Faustus and through, what do you call it? Through running the King's March. So I stopped doing King's March. What's this? Do it. Stuff. Nice relaxing delve. Only at depth 72 though. Going deeper and making profit. I'll have multiple divines to spend. I'll probably have 5 to 6 divines after this session. Going down here. Not bad for not even endgame characters, just out of campaign messing around. That stuff. Got a proximity shield. And we'll scoop up all that gold. We're getting some decent gold down here too. All fight scarab. I'll eventually use that. I don't want to use it on a tier 6 map. Although it probably be fine. They're dirt cheap. Probably should use them. There we go. Oh, and thank you for the like. And you're doing simulacrums at the moment. Never really delved before. Okay. I'm the opposite. I didn't really do simulacrums, but I'd done a lot of delving. Just eat down here. Ooh, this is going to be a good... And an animal node. We got to get both of these. So this would be 253, or we could go 3 nodes like that. Let's get the 2 nodes. Let's get this fossil, and I didn't check it, but it looks like a regular fossil node, not like a premium fossil node. The premium fossil nodes will be worth anywhere from 100 chaos to probably a divine now, I'm thinking. We'll see. Like for a hollowed or a faceted.
Swift end.
And then if we can get some just regular resonator caches down here too. This league, first time doing some delve, just hit depth 300. Got my first 20 divine div helm drop from the boss from the All King. Yep. I fought him multiple times and did not get the drop this league yet. I'll probably, I hope to see him. I think he starts at a depth 180, and then I hope to get that drop here. It was at 33 divs, now it's down to 20, you're saying? Unfortunate, but still it's decent. 20 divs are 20 divs. Very nice, actually. What else was it? Oh, at 300, you're going to hit a level up cap down there, too. At around 290 to 300, there's a breakpoint that makes it more difficult. Shouldn't have grabbed that offering. Those are dirt cheap, no? Take that and that. And we'll come over here. We should have enough to get there. Oh, and I didn't look what kind of delve or what kind of fossil node it was. But 300, you're going to do really fine. I think you're probably making bank at 300 if you're doing it too. It's easy-ish at 290, and the loot's good. Doing strong boxes in maps. Different strategy as well. I think that's a really good one, actually. I think a lot of people do that. Ooh, double resonator. I have no more things. Resonator. Potent. At least 2 of those. Resonator here. decent. I have no more players. I want to go down there. Oh well. There's a nice. We gotta come back for that. For that one. For that wall. And we'll just come back. Where's the... Take that. A longer node than I thought. There we go. So there is a node there. It could be worth... If there's a resonator, it's going to be worth at least 30 chaos. Hopefully. Maybe 20 chaos. Oh, also this electricity doesn't bother us at all because we have purity of elements. Doesn't matter. And unusual theory. Oh, this... When you're new to it, watch this bone guy that's in the middle. He's getting charged up. He can hit really hard, so you want to stay behind him generally, or just DPS him down really fast. So on that side, don't get in front of him. There we go. Not bad. Scoop everything up. Abandoned jewelry and unusual jewelry. Leave it. Like that, and that. Let's go back, quickly grab a stack of these things. And some of those, and we'll go grab that, it'll still stay live. As long as you don't go anywhere else. But if you go back to your hideout, you'll lose it as well. Oh, there's another. We'll take that. Scoop that up. And let's go get that node right over here. Oh, and a resonator cache. I thought I saw that as we were walking by. There's another 12 chaos. Down loot, and we'll just throw down a torch and do both. Come on. Ugh. A dud. Second. Just smashing that guy. But we don't have a premium tab, and we've listed things for sale, which is pretty cool how to do that with the forum thing. Ooh, a resonator over here, really? That right there was 35? No, 39 chaos? Alright, we'll invite him. And now we can go back. And what did he want? He wanted something. Let's see what he wanted. The Titan plate. Oh, that's actually decent. That should be the lowest priced for that item. Where is it? This one. Yeah, that's 19 chaos for that. Is it a 6-link? Dirt cheap. Got a good deal for 19 chaos. Yeah. And there we go. All right. Next up. Oh, we got some comments too. You're doing the strong box most of the time. Also, pretty lucrative as long as you also have good maps. Okay. Oh, the scrying of the maps. Yep. And then we got another comment here. My unethical farming strat was running first lab and farm transfigured gems. With good build, you can complete a lab in 5 minutes. Yep. And then which lab do you run? The second, third, fourth? Probably the fourth lab? Do you run that one? Then you get 2 gem shots. And stuff like Volcanic Fissure of Snaking sells for almost 200 chaos. Yep. Yeah, I did. I sold some Detonate Dead one. Oh, you just literally run the first one over and over and over. And you can still get the good high tier transfigured gems even from the first one. So you just run that easy. Shoot. Yeah, definitely you can run that really, really quick. And you can get, yeah. So if you hit a jackpot, you can definitely do well in there. On day one, though, maybe that one was worth a lot. But on day one, my Tumult was only selling for 1 chaos. So I just bought it. I was like, okay. But now it sells like for 40 to 60 chaos. And then Smoke has another comment. Well, you have no clue what I want to do endgame. I only have 2 void stones and 5 unlocked map slots. Failed my only tier 17. What I would do is go into trade and ask for see if anybody's selling a T17 the map device slot unlock, and it'll be like 40 chaos. You just tip the guy 40 chaos, probably 50 chaos. It's not that much, and then you unlock it there. So that'll get your map unlocked very easily, and it's worth it. Just do it. Pay somebody. I did my first carry this league too. I didn't charge them. I just wanted to see if I could do it. So I got a carry where I did that for somebody. And then the fortress map is, if you get an easy one, it should be doable. But then the other thing for the stones, do the same thing. Just say, I need a Maven carry and an Uber Cirrus carry. And it took, I don't know, 30 seconds. And you get both your stones. And then you can start dropping tier 17 maps yourself way more frequently. And you'll make back a ton. So just do that, and then you can go do those bosses later on your own if you want. But that'll get you your 4 stones and your other unlocks. This, I haven't even started doing that stuff yet. Alrighty, and we're just gonna drop this stuff off over here. Look at this. This is ridiculous. How much we got out of here? We got hundreds of chaos out of here already. Worth of resonators and some fossils. Mostly resonators, which is nice. And you make a lot of money farming deli orb. You can make a lot of money farming deli orbs. I've never tried that either. Tier 17s was going for free earlier. People were looking for people to join to get better loot. There you go. So say, hey, can I join your thing? And you'll get a free, literally for free. Because they're getting better loot drops because you're in the map. It's a multiplier. So yeah, you can definitely get that. Yep, exactly. Super easy and risk-free. You used to take a 5 random level 1 gems and vendor run 5 lab generally, and you'd get a good transfigured gem. Interesting. So wait, you're saying you would risk-free? I used to take 5 random level 1 gems from the vendor, run 5 times. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. You just take them. You don't even have to level them up. I've been leveling up some, but yeah, you're right. You can just not even level them up. And I got to turn that back on. There we go. How much juice do we have left? Not much, right? Oh, we do have enough. We want to get over here, and we're going to spend this point. Let's do that. And we'll spend it on this rage. +3 to max rage, but we'll work our way over here. And this is just, I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm way over here for Resolute Technique. I'm way over here for this, for the blood magic. This build is funny right now, but it's not its end form at all. But regrets are so dirt cheap. You can buy 14 of them, 15 of them for 10 chaos. Oh, yes. So it's dirt cheap. I wouldn't worry about it. All right. So back into here. We want to go get that fossil. And what kind of fossil was it? Smuggler's Stash. I think that's just a bunch of random fossils. Not the good fossil node. But it's still good. Good enough. Just nice. We'll do it for fun. And profit too. Good profit, actually. And the thing is, I could just not check the side areas and go right to it. We could do that. We'll open up that one and open up this one. And I guess, you know what, we'll throw down torches because we're going to get 2 big flaring ashes right there. We'll open up that one and that one. And now we'll pack riches. Interesting. I'll take that. I need some wisdom scrolls and portal scrolls for now. And we'll take that. We'll refresh our flares and we're good to go for the next node. Yeah, I have no chaos resistance. I have -60. It's not no, I have a multiplier. And we're still doing fine. 0 deaths. Good to go. And let's do this one. Hey, welcome to the stream and thank you for the like. Where I find these runs? Oh, trade. So you're going to go like this. Flash, trade, I think 820. Like that. I think that's the way. And you'll just say, hey, I want the run in there. Or, you know, is anybody selling a Tier 17 run? That's the trade channel, I believe. If anybody want to correct me, please feel free. What happens if you invite people into your map? Invite people to a map and you die. Does the map close or the party continue? I think they could continue on, but if you die during it, then they just continue. I've even did some team runs of tier 17s. They're okay. They do make it. It does make it harder. You know, even your mercenary in there is giving them what, 25 or 50% more. What was it? A unique monster gets 50% increased life. I don't know if that's a more or an increase, but it's probably a more. Oh, here we go. This is. Oh yeah, this is going to be a regular node, not a super great fossil node. Usually don't get those until a little bit deeper, but prehistoric's not bad. We get some. Yep, just go into 820 and ask the question. Say I'm new to this. Hey, can I get a Maven carry or an Uber Cirrus? I think that's the other one you have to get for the other stone, and then a carry for a T17 carry, and they'll just do one at a time, and somebody will invite you. Usually it can take like 30 seconds. In 5 minutes, you could do all of these technically, all three of those things. And it would cost you either 0 for some of them or about 40 to 50 chaos, maybe. So 100 chaos in total, but it's extremely worth it. I guess I'm going this way. I clicked it without thinking. It's like, go deeper. Don't need that dynamite. There's nothing. I capped on dynamite so far right now, but I do need that. All right, so we'll get some azurite here. I'm in that Discord, but mostly PC as I'm on PS5. Okay. I was going to. I got the comment here is was going to global 820. That's how I got it as well. So global 820 does work. I mean, it worked for me. And I just commented in there. I said, "Hey, I need a carry," only because I mean I could do the Maven. It's just I hate it when it gets to the part where you have to memorize the things. That's not so bad, and then stay within the little slots as you're moving around. It just felt clunky. I don't even think I had my leap slam on, so I couldn't move as fast. But this, I can move pretty fast like this, but still, it just felt clunky, and I was just like, 40 chaos, done. And then I got the map, the stones for it. Alright, are we okay on these? Yes, yes, yes. Is there anything good? Yes, over here. Oh, and we're tapped out. We got to go back and do some maps. I didn't want this thing. No way. Ephemeral bond is not worth anything. Onto the floor you go. If PoE was cross-platform, it would be amazing. Yep. I don't know how. I mean, it would be tougher. I'm guessing it's not going to go cross-platform only because of the requirements to release updates on PlayStation and all those, the Xbox or whatever it's on the consoles. They have a very stringent. That's why it takes longer to get out on console and everything. Just a lot more stringent. We run this map? Nope. And is it good to go? Yes. Would we put some quantity on it just for fun? I guess so. And okay, here we go. Frozen cabins. This one has some doors in it, doesn't it? Like latches you gotta undo. This would be a great map if it didn't have those.
Die quickly.
Do I really need to do this, Cassia? I guess we could just for fun. And let's put the map over here so we can see where it is. And usually all I do is put a flow and a pounder down. I could put a shocker too. And we'll expand that one. Probably going to branch off this way. And let's knock this down real quick. I can get a few oils out of this. Might get lucky and get a good one. But I can easily just buy them. And I think we'll be able to sit right here, maybe? Let's see if that's the case. It'll be a really easy blight. And the one spot blight. And fast ones? Really this fast? Not bad at all. Okay. And I just needed a few... Oh, I'll take a... Come on. These aren't going to be good oils. Fizzle. Not bad. Oh, some gold too. I'll take that. Some really juiced ones are fun. I was doing those earlier in the league. Yeah, you got to hit the lever and then you got to go through the door. Be nice if there wasn't... All the doors were open. I'm not even... I haven't even gone and did the heist quest yet. I haven't even unlocked the heist quest, so I don't even get those drops. An infamous cruel mistress. Let's take a look at her. What do we have? Transmutes that. And does she have anything worth... What's this one? The Crown of Thorns? I don't think that's worth anything. Nope. We'll just take the Scarab and the loot. Where is she? It's nice with the AoE like this. Wherever she blinks to, you're usually still hitting her. And transmutes, we don't want to pick these up, but I mean, yeah, you shouldn't pick these up because you can get 400 of them for 1 chaos. Definitely don't want to pick them up. I need some chromatics though. And you can buy chromatics, I think 20 for 1 right now. Oh, there's the door handle. Way over here? Kidding me? That far away? Making us walk all over. And I don't think we got a sulfite in this. Yeah, we haven't had any sulfite in this map yet. Got an 80% chance. Gotta get it to 100%. Maybe it's all down here. Oh, yes it is. Plateau map will 3 for 1 these maps. I'm going to be doing a lot of 3 for 1s on the 700 on the maps because I don't have a map. You call it map tab. I don't have any tabs. It's a challenge to do on. Oh, you got to be kidding. There's the new lever way over here. There's a lever right there. Yeah, I don't like this map. Don't like this map at all. To keep an eye out for levers. I don't even want to do this, but we'll hit this thing. Run up this way. Gotta look for a lever as I'm going by. Oh, not a lever there. There's all 3 of those. Well, we got a chunk, but not that great. Could probably just buy the sulfite things and get 150%. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to sell it. We don't need any jeweler's orbs. It's like worth about 1/3 of a chaos right now. But then I'd have to pick it up and sell it and do all that, so no. We'll take these up. And where's the lever? I just was in the room with it. Away we go. Yeah, I thought I didn't like this map. It would be great if it didn't have all those, but it does. All those levers. I don't like that. What'd we get? Oh, just in case. I don't think I'd die, but just in case. Oh, it's this guy. He spawns out of the water here. There he is. And Legion gloves. Probably not worth anything, right? No. Away we go. Stuff. Let's see if we can get some sulfite scarabs. I have a few, but let's see if we can just buy some. How much are they? Currency, chaos, and I want scarabs, sulfite, delve. I wonder. Oh, it's right here. Not this one. This one. One for 5, one for 4. If we do one for 4, we put an offer in there. Oh, one for 3. Let's see if that comes up. Then that would put us, yes, that would put us there. So this guy is at 1 for 4. We'll do the same thing. We'll say 5 chaos, or we'll meet his demand, or his same price. We'll join him at 5 to 1. There we go. And that should be plenty for a while. That should fill by the time we get the maps done. And now we can just drop that there, and we can do this. Okay, so those maps are all done. We'll just throw everything in here for now. And incomplete. Where's that? Bindings. Oh, we got 11 bindings. Nice. And we'll go to our map tab, which is this one. And we'll just look for incomplete maps. I don't want to do that one. Anything? They're all complete. I'll have to 3 for 1 all the... Oh, there's one. There's one. And it's almost all completes. And do we have any on Keurig that we could do? Purchase? Don't think so. No. Nope. So this is one of the last few. And then we have these. This is one. This is one. We can do this one. This one. This one. What? Oh, can I ID that? Make sure it doesn't have reflect. Doesn't. That's fine. This one is a no-go. This one's a no-go. I mean, we've already done it. Oh, get it out of there. Okay. Now we have a few maps that we can run and still get points from. And we'll spend it right here. Oh, right there. Okay, now we're good to go. We'll even put this right there. Now we're good to go with that. Okay, and we can even put this sulfite scarab there. And away we go. We'll get some more sulfite this way. A lot more, actually. Let's find out. First node, and this is a tier 3 map, easy map. We still got 700 out of a tier 3 map. Not bad at all. What's he have for us? I'll take that. This guy can hit pretty hard sometimes. I think he can. The War Priest can hit really hard sometimes. And I was going to make the Volcanic Fissure of Snaking base breaker, but this build looks more viable with a better budget. Eventually this can get pretty expensive. I mean, I spent 250 divines, but what else are you going to spend? You're going to find that much. You're going to have that much. So if you're playing a lot to the point where you're really looking for upgrades, but this is easy. I don't have to click the one-handed, one-button build, steering around, just easy stuff. I'm just out of maps, or not out of maps, out of the campaign, and everything is really, really easy, guys. And as you can tell, it's not set up correct. None of this is set up correctly. This is what's the DPS on this weapon? 698, that's dirt cheap. 15 chaos? 20 chaos? 20 chaos, I think. So yeah, it's just I haven't even spent any time doing all the upgrades that I need to do just to get to like the minimum level of coolness. And the minimum level of coolness would probably be about a few hundred of chaos. And really, really strong, easy build at a few hundred. Once you get into about 10 divine, then you're stronger. And then once you add Defiance of Destiny, that's 23, but that can be on any build, so I wouldn't count that towards anything. Like even on the snaking build, you should probably have a Defiance of Destiny. Really, really powerful. Defensive. I think it's best in slot. I would say it's best in slot. And a perfect one, a really good one, not perfect, because you could always get the corrupted versions with the 24%. That's going to cost you 23 divines. I have a 700 DPS sword sitting around that this should be perfect for. Very cool. And I'm even messing around with Resolute Technique to add more damage. But to get that, I had to have a sword with a 60% increased global accuracy. It's okay. But I mean, if I lose Resolute Technique, I can step up to a much better sword, or I want to use an axe eventually. So on my other character, I have an axe, a 1400 DPS physical axe. That was it. Just really, I'm at 21 million DPS on my Cyclone guy. So also, I'm gonna have to get the Admiral's Glove that add three levels to your skills, all your skills. I'm gonna get that again on this character. That was a big jump in damage.
Dreadfully dull.
A lot of things. And you could be a life stacker with this. I've done 14,000, 15,000 life, 15,000 life on this character as well. So there's all kinds of things you can do with it. It's really, really. But at 15,000 life, I wasn't dying, so I was like, I don't know, what am I going to do here? So I even had 5,000 regen per second with 15,000 life. It was ridiculous. I could just stand there and not do anything. I wouldn't die. So I scaled back my health to 10,000 health and got my DPS up to 17 million and then at 21 million. And what can we spend right here? Alrighty, and we'll just scale out of this one. It's complete, yep. Uh, 1400 DPS weapons are, yeah, that's 100. I'm guessing they're going for about 120 to 140 divines now, but you can make it. I was just running maps for gold, changing my gold into divines, doing getting drops, and you can definitely get 100 divines now. I think it's pretty easy. What's this one? The Intimidate. What belt do I have on her? Nothing. I got a junk belt, so now we're gonna get even better.
That may do with worse.
Give her that one. And oh, Faustus got some stuff for us. I bet you those are the Arabs that we bought at 4 for 1 or whatever. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Currency. Oh no, that sold. That sold. There we go. Definitely worth it. I got a 1220 axe for 60-ish divines. Yep, that's about right too. That's a good price actually. They probably go for 70 to 75, about 70 to 75 now, but 60 is a good price for a 1220 DPS axe as well. And you can get, if you can get it with Culling Strike on there, that's really, really nice. I think my 1400 has Culling Strike as well. So it's Culling Strike with that, so it's really, really nice. Culling Strike adds about 8 to 9% more damage, in the calculation of things. Another comment was, once you know how to farm divs, it would feel easier. I normally only make 10 to 20. I can get you above that 10 to 20 div mark just by spending your gold at Faustus. Just by doing this one trade, you'll get well, you'll beat your record. All you do is you buy, you go like this, and you say, hey, I want, what's the current thing? 399. And then I'll say, for 1 chaos, right? But I want 10 times that. For 10 chaos. I want 20 times that. So I'm going to do, what was it? 8,000 minus 20, so 8,980 for 20. Is that right? No, it's a little bit under that. 8,000 minus 1, 20 times would be 449. Oh, 7,980. That would put us at 399. There. So I'm going to spend 20 chaos, but this is going to turn into let's see how much that turns into. 100 chaos. So this 20 will turn into 100 chaos. So I order it, This will fill very shortly. You take these and you vendor them for augments, and then you vendor the augments for alterations, and you sell the alterations in bulk for divines. About 800 alterations will sell for a divine. You will make way more than... You'll beat your record of 20 divines for a league by doing that, just by spending your gold on this. And it's easy, and it's repeatable. The people don't like doing it because it costs a lot of gold, but I just use my gold for that, and I'm happy. There we go. And what do we have? We have this one, and this one. Let's do this one, I guess. They're all incomplete. That's safe. This one we could scour down. We'll scour both these. In fact, we'll put some scours over here. And we'll just scour them and get them ready. So you go like that, and then you scour that one. We don't want that and that. We want to use these to turn them rare. And we'll take a quick look at it. It should be fine. No reflect. That's what I'm basically looking for at these low levels. And if you put it in there, you can do in your inventory, you can actually filter by mods, but we can't filter it this way. And completely fine. Completely, area of effect, that's fine. Okay. Like that. Also, you'll make a lot more just doing the delves. You have 200, we'll waste it, no problem. Yeah, just buy, just do exactly what I did there. Buy these, go to your vendor. I can even do it real quick. We'll do it real quick. Go there, you buy these. Make sure you're only paying 1 chaos per 300 or 400 of them. And then you go right here, and you just turn these into, go to this lady right over here. Now,
Hello.
before I spilled the beans on these, there was no buyers for transmutes a week ago. There was none. I could get 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 transmutes for 1 chaos, but it didn't really matter. I still make plenty out of this. So then you just control shift, and you want to buy these. We convert these into that, and then we convert those into those. But see how, we only get this many. That's not very many. And then once you get up to 100, you can sell them for 20 chaos. And you got to do through the trade site. Don't do it through this. And now you have I'll probably have about 300, 400 chaos or alterations from that bigger order that I just did. And you just sell them in bulk, but try to get up to about 800 or 900 alterations to try to trade for a divine. You'll get your most bang for your buck out of that. And that's about 50,000 gold per divine. So your 200,000 gold, you should be getting almost 4 divines worth out of that gold. But that's how you do it. And I got to go in here, right? Yeah, it's a siege map. I haven't been in here yet. Map's not done. Okay. Go do it. I don't want to pick that thing up. That crimson orb. Find this. I'll pick up the channel map and just 3-for-1 it.
True.
And that's one way to make gold. I think a better way to make the divines and chaos right now is just going into delve. We've made more. It's easier. You're just I think it's easier to do it that way. And what I use is the gold as a supplement. So just going into delve, and you will be it's easy down there. We've been doing it. We've been finding probably 4 or 5 divines worth of stuff. And I'm at the beginner level of delve here. Not even very deep at all. Are there no what do you call it? No Nico in here? I wonder, did that node that node doesn't force them in here either, does it? That scarab, it just does the multiplier. Mine's only trading at 250 to 1. Is that the ask price or the buy price? There's different ones. Are you in the US market or no? And even at 251, you're still fine. You're still going to make a profit. Let's go over here and knock these out. I was buying them at 300 to one. It was fine. Grand map. We'll take that. I just don't know if there's sulfite nodes here. There should be, but I'm not at 100%. So, oh yeah, here's one. 1180. Nice. Oh, and here's another one. Yeah, we're going to be capped. We are capped. Where's the other one? Well, now I've found you can learn to make some coins. Thanks. No problem. You're welcome. And there's a lot more. I had a series where I was doing the 1 chaos to 1 mirror challenge, and I was doing so many trades. You could do the same thing with wisdom scrolls into portal scrolls. You can do the same thing with whetstones into what do you call it? Armor scraps. You do that. There's so many trades, and there's more trades out there. It's just looking for low prices and high prices and a gap, and you buy low and you sell high. If you're buying high and selling low, you're gonna have a tough time.
We'll both be on salvation, Exile.
And is this guy gonna be tough or no? Nope. I'll take the plus
disregard the code. Take it.
And we're good enough. I think we're capped on our sulfite. We'll dive back in. Oh, you got them at 350. Very cool. If you're in the U.S., you're competing against me now. Let's see. Let's see if you are. Oh, no, I filled my whole order. So for 20 chaos, I got all of these. I'm going to turn that into 14,000. That's a half a divine. This is worth half a divine right here. So 20 into 110. So I made about 90 chaos profit on that 20. That's really, really good. Easy. But here's the thing. It's easier if you have a currency tab, because I've had 200,000 transmutes on me at a time, because I don't like going back and forth. So I just buy tens of thousands of them and do it in one shot. And then I would trade off. I've traded off 8 to 10 divines worth of alterations at a time too. So it's interesting. It's definitely a different way to do it. This thing is not selling. So we'll just take ours back. Oh, that was a buy. That was that buy. Oh, we got one of the cards. We got our first. Oh, no, we haven't got one of our cards. That's the reminder for the Defiance of Destiny. What's the new price? Somebody above us? Yeah, somebody's paying 140 now. So we'll get out of this. Oh, let's keep that there. Do we have enough? We don't. So let's cancel this one. Okay. We'll take this back. Take all those back. And we'll say, okay, 141. Sorry, buddy. Now we're at 141. Place order. So it looks like they were buying stacks of them. Probably 20. They were trying to buy 20 at a time for 140. They were making profit this way, because even a mediocre one will get you 10 divines. The Defiance of Destiny here. So yeah, that guy was onto something. He was making money this way. Whoever this guy is at 140, with the 3,500 chaos into it, yeah, he was definitely doing that. Interesting. So I've tapped into his little market there. So that's what I mean. There's hundreds of different ways to make money like this. And we'll put all these away. And we're capped on our sulfite, so we got to up our cap, and we have to go get some more loot down there. Do that. Well, I'm happy you're gonna make some money now, and I think if you do this for a few days, you will be over 100 and or over your 20 divine record for the league. I've high confidence.
How's the trade?
And let's go down there.
Thought I heard something.
Let's see what we can do. Nothing. Oh, the animal one. We got to go get it. And away we go. Let's go get this animal, what do you call it, node. The interesting thing about Delve, there's a lot of cool things, but there's certain nodes, like there'll be a frost node, or a cold node, or a fire node, or not necrotic. There are certain nodes that will chaos node, and they give specific item. They drop specific items that only drop in Delve with certain mods on them. And what people do is they either craft with them, they use them. Like the curse on hit gloves or rings, that kind of stuff, only drop down here. So there's something right there. Off did flash on the screen for a brief second there. So people come down and delve and get these. You can recombinate them into things. All kinds of crafting options. These can be worth quite a bit. They might have gone down in price because I imagine more people are down here because of the up prices of the other stuff, but we'll see. But you could make a nice return on if we land a good roll on this coming up item here. Items usually you get like 4 to 8 items from these nodes as well in the deeper areas. Oh, looks a little roundabout. Oh, I see the comment over there, but let me steer through here. Peeking into the side area, so I have to pay attention. Oh, look right here. Actually, I have to press a button. Hidden wealth, hidden. Oh, so we got a triple wealth one and hidden. So this isn't as good as the riches, but I think the riches should be a little bit better. Yep, 4 chaos. Not bad. The opulent ones are nice. You can get divines out of them. Pretty cool stuff. I wish we still had perfect fossils. That would be great. I was making bank when we had those. Those were awesome back in the day. I will drop a couple more torches down. See the comments over there, but I just have to steer through here for a second, guys. We'll get to it. Lost armor, not worth opening. Should be coming up on the end of the area here. I don't think I have 1 torch left. I believe that was a big roundabout area there. Okay. And sealed boxes might have a map in it. All right, let's knock these guys down in the comments. So very interesting. We'll just have to farm more gold. Yep, and I have a gold on my channel. Tier 16, easy, dirt cheap to the scarabs. The whole thing costs less than 10 chaos a run, which is dirt cheap for a gold farming thing, and you get 34k gold average per run. And I wrote this down in a spreadsheet and recorded everything and compared it to a 10 map run of different strategy. Lots of different strategies. And it's the I show you everything on there. The Atlas tree that I use, and I haven't found anything better. And it's a very easy beach run. You can buy the maps in bulk for dirt cheap, and you just run them, and it's very easy. And that's what I got on them. That's the best I've seen so far. 34 for cheap. There's more expensive runs that are ridiculous. You could spend a divine or multiple divines on a map and get 150, 200,000 gold out of the map. But this is the dirt cheap version, which I was using. I like it. Let's upgrade our carrying capacity there, and that's it for now. What else? Very interesting. I will have to watch your video on how to delve video. It was never anything I wanted to do, but it sounds like it's a good coin. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to delve. You just do this. Go back here. You make sure the darkness level is up. It costs azurite as you're finding more azurite down there, and you just get these up. Get some torches. They all cost azurite, so you're just raising your carrying capacity. You just look over this. Then you just go down here and you say, okay, I want to go deeper. The deeper you go, the more difficult it gets. But then, and you target stuff like this or fossil nodes. Even a triple azurite node is going to be worth probably 20 chaos. That's a single azurite node. But that, I don't know. Right now, azurite's going for 100 azurite is 1 chaos. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, you can get yeah, you can get 30 chaos for a triple azurite node. Deeper, a little deeper than this. As long as you're getting 3,000 azurite. We'll peek over here, I guess, for a second. I think this might be a road. I don't want to go down this road. And this is very shallow. This is just the very beginning of it, but I'm still making really good profits down here. Like, ridiculously good. The Prime Resonator was selling for half a divine. We already got one of those. And it already sold. More than half a divine. 120 chaos. And we'll go over here. What was the question? Let's see. Slinger has the question, and I always repeat these questions because people watch afterwards, and then they know what the question was. Do you know what level delve is comparable to red maps? I never know what levels are like. Let's see. Red maps, I would say 250-ish to 300 would be red maps, tier 16, you know, not super crazy mods, just a tier 16 red map, normal, just rolled elk and go type thing. 250 is just to 300. After 350, you're getting into, like, I would say the easy 16.5 comparability, and then as you go deeper, it's, you know, it's going to scale up from there. But yeah, at 250 to 300, the loot's good, and it's easy. It's easy. So it's easy like tier 16s are easy. So that's the comparability. That's how I felt they've been. And I've done a lot of delving and a lot of tier 16s. There we go. I mean, I had a life stacker in this league with 15,000 life down here, and I just couldn't be killed. It was really, really nice, and it was easy to do. And that was a cheap version of the build, very cheap. It was fun. I just took a bunch of life nodes and came down here and went to town. A lot of fun, still is. But I had so much life, I scaled it back to 10,000. Like, this is much. It was going to waste because I was never even coming close to being hurt. So I was like, okay. We'll go here, and then we'll get the animal one. Cool, thanks. No problem. One second. You got over 600,000 gold. Oh, which way did the thing go? It went off that way. 1 second. You have 600,000 gold. Was saving it for a respec. Oh, I wouldn't spend gold on respecs. I'd buy the regret orbs. They're dirt cheap. Way better just to buy them. And then you can get, yeah, don't buy it. Don't use the respec for gold at higher levels like that. Lower levels, fine. But once you get into maps, don't do that. And then the 600k gold was saving it for respec. King's March gamble. Maybe I should use it for something else. Yeah, I would use it for 600k gold is worth about, to me, it's worth at least 10 divine. So, yeah. So if you like spending whatever, here's the thing: if you're going to spend 600k gold, I would just make sure that 600k gold is going to net you 10 divine, like guaranteed 10 divine. If it doesn't, then I would spend it on Faustus doing. You could just do those transmute trades, just what I showed just a second ago, and you'll make. I think you'll make at least 9 divines, but you got to sell them in bulk. You got to sell the alterations for divines on the market. So you just go to the trade site and look and find somebody that wants to give you a divine for 800 alterations, and you'll be in good shape. There's tons of people. Even 820. I was getting down to 780, even 780. But 800, 820, I haven't done it in a few days, but I'm sure it's right around there. Maybe 900 at worst. Hey, Bianch. That's a hard name to... Cluze. I'll call you Cluze. That first one is hard to pronounce. How am I doing? I'm doing great. The name is Bob Noseth. Cluze. That's a hard one. All right, here we go. Let's go. Doing well. And this is the animal node that we were after. And all I'm doing is I'm doing the live stream in between the episodes of the current episode, which is the Juggernaut Cyclone of Tumult series. So I didn't want to make a episode of me just spinning around down here and, you know, grinding away, getting the maps done, because it's kind of like a lot of the same stuff. So I didn't want to do that. So I said, well, what if I do this? And I just fired it up. All right, so we only got one thing out of this. Let's go back up there and look at it. Early on, these weird nodes like this are not that great. Deeper, you're going to get probably 4 items per chest. Oh, and the questioner comment. Jesus is, hey bro, glad to catch you on. Like your voice. Okay, thank you. I've worked years on my voice. Actually, not at all. And let's see what we got here. I try to enunciate, and this microphone doesn't pick up, even from my very first episode, it doesn't pick up the S. So if I say so, it sounds like oh, or it and I've tried tweaking the microphone so it doesn't pick up the S sound, but I try to enunciate as well as I can. Is that build possible Ubers when it's finished? Yes, I would say it does 21 million DPS on my other guy, the Berserker one, and this should be right in there. Now, it's going to be expensive. There's way cheaper builds to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, so PoE trade. Okay, the 1300 alts for one divine is not the I think reverse it. Look at how many alts for one divine, not or swap the trade back and forth. 1300 is a bad deal. So that if you look, there should be one for 800 to 900. I can confirm it later, but that's what it should be. That's the bad price. And 1300 for one div doesn't even make sense because you'll have more than a full, I think it's 1200, so only 1200 can fit in here. So that's not right either. So I'm not, there's something weird about that. We'll see. Very cool. All right. Oh, we were going to take a look at this item. And it grants that it might be worth 20 chaos, maybe 19. Let's see. 19 chaos, maybe more to the right buyer, but just with that one stat on there. So I'll just stick it over here. I think I sold one of these already for like 20 chaos. And we'll put it right into our to be sold later. Okay. Why did I pick this up? I don't even know. Chuck it on the ground. And we'll put all these away. You do have affinities even with this free-to-play account. So that is kind of nice. Oh, and I'll just use these. Those are dirt cheap. There we go. And we got our first divine earlier too. Nice. Cool. All right, let's go back down and go deeper. Get better loot down here. Just go right down. There's nothing over here, right? Nope, nope, nope. And then as you go deeper, you're going to have way more fossil nodes. All kinds of the good nodes start appearing way more often. Like you'll have multiple on your screen to get. It's really cool. Both were 1300. I'll have to check that. Wait, are you using Faustus? Or no. You're on the trade website and you're saying it's 1300. Well, then the price of those plummeted if that's the case. I'm gonna have to double check. Actually, I'll check on here. 1 second. I'll check on. I think we can check with the PoE Awakened trade at 800. I can't believe that the price went down that much on alterations. People are using them a ton. They're crafting a ton. They're just throwing divines at them. So, gonna try delve. Yes. Okay. Very cool. I'm gonna go check the price of these in a second here. In divines. Let's go take a quick look right here. You're saying it's 1300. I have a stock of, we'll say, stock of 800 minimum. That's 1300 divine on there. Chaos is 500 to 1. 500 to 1, so 5 to 1. So we would need 1,000. Either 1,000 to get 200, actually about 1100 you're saying. And then that. Let's see if I can bring this up. I can't believe the price dropped that much. 1 second, guys. Let's see if we can bring this up. And I'm looking right now live. Divines. I want divines. 1300, really? The price dropped that much? Holy cow. Yeah, I guess the chaos is paying a little bit better. That's amazing. That is, you know what? The only reason I think that can be happening is because people are liquidating, in a lot more than normal. They're liquidating their, they're doing that transmute into their, more of these have to be getting into the market because people are still doing the crafting and all the kind of stuff like that. So yeah, in 2 days it went from 800 to 1300. That is really strange. That's a big drop. Wow, that's surprising. I think it must be because people are getting the transmutes into these, but even so, that should be able to eat it up. I don't know. That is weird. That is a bit. I'll have to look at PoE.Ninja and look at the prices on them too. It'll track the price history. That's amazing. Let's go down this way. Do we have enough? We have to. Let's grab one more real quick. That is amazing. I would have never guessed that it dropped to 1300. I was getting 800 all day long just a couple days ago. Very cool. The very bottom guy is 900. Interesting. Alrighty. Away we go. I'll look into it more, but I think, yeah, from what I'm seeing, I went in there and actually looked on there on the site too, and just, did a deeper dive into it. It looks like not good. Well, I mean, it's still great. I mean, it's still great, but not quite as great as it was a couple days ago. Ooh, this is nice. Maybe people have just stopped doing maybe they've just started doing pure fossil, and they're skipping the stage with they're not even doing the alteration steps for crafting. I don't know. That is pretty surprising though. Interesting. PoE is an amazing game. There's a whole economy behind it. It's really cool. And can I just jump? No. I was hoping I could jump across. Lost loot. Those are usually useless. Away we go. Unfortunate. Disappointing, but well, at least now that I know I'm not going to save up 800 of them for a divine anymore. If that's the case, I'll just keep selling them for chaos, because right now I think you can actually do a little bit better if you can get 5 to 1 for chaos right now. So I might as well just sell them that way, which is kind of in line with the price. There we go. Oh, thank you for the likes. A bunch of them just popped up over there, and a few more people just came in. Very cool. There was a lot of people here last night. There's a lot of people here now, but I mean, it was late at night too. Can I open this already? Yep, there. I don't even want to pick that up, but oh well. Okay, go deeper. We didn't find anything good on the side that time. But I couldn't believe the prices of resonators, fossils. All the resonator prices went way up. We're up to 120 chaos for a prime resonator. Over half a divine. Whew. And that's not even in bulk price. Bulk prices, they're even higher. You're looking at 4 chaos for a primitive resonator in bulk. Crazy. That means we're over we're at about 90 azurite per chaos too. That's a really good price. Maybe even 75 azurite per chaos. Break this open. Ooh, resonator cache. All right, so we got these worth about And then we got another, let's 12, and not, let's do that, 12, 9, we're over 20, and this was 30, so we got 50 chaos, just like that, guys. This is how good Delve is right now. A quarter divine, almost a quarter divine. I think it's like 220 right now for divine. And here we go. Oh, I don't have any more torches. I'm gonna have to get some more torches too. Up my torch limit. But this is good because I know I'll be able to buy a lot of upgrades really quickly now. Because I do a lot of delve down here. It's just relaxing for me. I don't have to think. I don't have to worry about all the mods on maps. I just... Up until about 93. What level are we? 85 already? Yeah, this is easy stuff down here. And if I do it without streaming, then I can even focus even more. 180 C, 90 alts, 5 to 1. Yep, 900 alts, yep. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still making good profit, but at 800 for a divine, that was really nice 2 days ago. But something shifted. Something pretty big shifted. The fossil market went way up, and the alteration market went down by 40%. Oof. Oh well. And we're going deeper. Oh no, I gotta go get the cool stuff. There we go. Do I have enough for a... Yeah, let's get one more. I really need more of these things. I think the max is, what is it, 18 or 24? I don't know, I've had the max before. But it's multiple divines worth. It's going to be very, very costly in a sense that I could sell the resonators instead, buy resonators instead, but it's going to cost multiple divines in value to to up our stats down here. I think Steve goes really deep, but he doesn't even do any. Doesn't invest into darkness protection at all. His darkness protection is like minus 30,000 or something. It's some ridiculous number. But he still stays alive. I don't think he peeks into the darkness too much. He just goes for node to node. So it doesn't really matter for him. But yeah, he definitely has... Oh, there we go. Break that open, and oh my gosh, guys. Got another one of these. Let's drop down a torch, and let's see what we get. Riches. So about two chaos there. 32 and 35 chaos just in that little node. So if you're hurting for chaos or divines, basically, come down and delve, but don't do too much. To save some for me. And just hit those resonators and the caches, and you'll be in great shape. I can't believe we're getting 30 chaos for the triple resonators now. Ridiculous. That's way too much, but I'll take it. And not even in bulk. I was selling them to Faustus. Which gold do we have? 18,000? Yeah, I can just sell them to Faustus. Not even care. Easy stuff. Oh, and let's open up this one. And at the bottom of the delve, you should be able to hit a magma only. That'd be nice. He went down to 60, what is it, 65,000. That's the max because of its the max int for whatever int type they used for the counter. But he did do that last, was it a year ago? I think it was a year ago. Could have done it very easily in Calgar League because it lasted so long. I don't know. He was at like 10 or 13,000 depth, but then he somebody passed him. Somebody passed him this league. Somebody else came in. I just saw their name a little while ago. All right, another point to spend. We'll spend it right there for fun. The next one is a good one. It actually does more rage on hit, and then this one is nice too. The max 7 to our rage, that's fine too. And we're just messing around, taking things, because I'm going to respec this once I decide to either stick with Resolute Technique or not. I also want to get Carnage from the Berserker with our 5th Ascendancy. We can do that too. Ooh, a city. Let's go down in there. Go into that city. There should be a lot of maps in there. All right, let's go get it. Fun stuff. And we'll peek into the sides along the way. How many? Seven torches? This is a short run. It doesn't matter. And away we go. Still quite not used to streaming at all. I'm looking over there, looking back and forth. It's odd to me. But I like making videos. I made tons of videos. Well, let's do it. Guy wants to mess around. And we'll go right here. We don't need to restock on torches. I've still kicked around the idea of doing Twitch, but I haven't done it yet. It's been weeks that I've been thinking about it, but I have not tried it. I may. Who knows? And just another thing to learn. And people set up all kinds of neat things on there, and I don't know how to set up all that stuff. I would just be bare bones. They set up all kinds of, they have their chat on there. They have subscriber, or I don't even know if it's what it's called over there, but it pops up and it says, oh, somebody subscribed, or I don't know. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'd have to watch some YouTube videos on how to learn it all. And then what? Why did it move us way over there like that? Here we go. I used to avoid these cities. They're a pain, but now I actually go down there and get them. There's some good nodes or good stuff down in there. Steve doesn't. He just goes node to node to node, and he avoids the cities. You might as well. You offer good content. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I just haven't learned it yet. And this, to me, this is a little bit repetitive. They, I'm just delving, doing some maps, delving, nothing crazy. It's relaxing. Relaxing for me, at least. What's this guy? Soul Eater that just wants to sit around, and I gotta get brittle on my boots. I can't. Look at this guy. He's got Soul Eater, and it should devolve in a second. Come on. Should unwind, and while you play, and it's informative too. Good. What is this guy doing? What does he have? Bread's caustic ground, can't be stunned. What does he have on him? He has some buff that he's absorbed. Well, he can't kill he can't get through my regen. He gonna die? There. Finally. Whatever buff he stole behind the scenes finally wore off. There we go. Oh, it's this one. And we'll just go like that. Take the map off even. And you gotta stay away from his teeth on this guy when he wakes up here. It's very chill to have in the background. Okay, thanks. Oh, our DPS is very strong right now, so it doesn't really matter. Instantly killed him. He wasn't as bad as that Soul Eater. Okay, this is what we came here for. Let's go grab some torches. And then we'll even grab one of these, even though we don't need it. And now we should have enough to go in here. Wow, ooh, this is going to be good, guys. This is a possibility of... It won't be the All King at this level, but it will be a good one. And I don't think I could face tank the All King. I don't want to... He's usually... I think you have to be at depth 150 to see him. 180, I think. So I think it'll be like an Architect or something. Maybe boss. We'll see. Might not be any boss. We'll find out. I do like Delve in a sense that it's just endless. It's kind of like a maze. It's a massive dungeon. It's really cool. I really like that they added it in there. PoE is really cool in a sense that it adds, I think it's 24 different endgame things, probably a little bit more if it's loosely defined as endgame content. Oh my gosh, I was wondering if I could tank that. There's my first death. I was like, maybe I can tank it. I was thinking in the back of my head. I didn't want to step out of it. So no, I can't tank that explosion. So there's our first death, guys. Now I don't have to worry about it. Oh well. Okay. That. Okay. Because I have minus 60 to my res. This is why I died. I'll show you. Oh, she died too. Can I res her right here? Wow. This is why I died. Defenses. This is why. I've totally ignored it. Now our deaths are... 1 shameful death. Alright, let's go back in there. Yeah, I was mid-sentence and I was thinking, should I step out of that? Nah, we can try it. Boom. Nope. But oh well. There is a solution that I have. I just haven't got around to buying it yet. And it's a little bit farther. Like when I'm around 92, level 92, I'll get it. The jewel that gives me 100 chaos resistance. So I don't have to worry about anything else. Just 1 jewel slot, done deal. What is this guy over here? He's looking pretty angry. Looking kind of chaos damagey, isn't he? And it's that purple stuff. I could have just stepped aside, but nope. Decided to be silly. And wow, really? You guys are tough over here. I'm gonna have to up my... Yeah, the next thing I'm gonna buy is another sword, a new sword. Probably an 820 to 900 DPS sword. Probably a 920 to maybe even 1,000 DPS. All right, so that's not worth anything now. Okay, let's go down in here and have fun. Foul chamber. We could find a lot of maps down in here. Do it. There's 2 things. Gonna be 1 over on this side. We'll drop that down. We'll open up all these. It's a lot easier when you get Defiance of Destiny, because then you can not have to spin and just click and open all the things. Okay, nothing really that great there. We'll light this up and knock all these guys down. Oh, one second, I see the comments there. Oh, abandoned charts. Take them. Whoa, easy, easy, easy. See how if I'm not swinging, I'm not getting any life gain, or the leech is usually tapped out. So when I'm picking stuff up, it's dangerous for me. Oh my gosh, look at all this. And I gotta swing a little bit, pick it up, swing a little bit. Usually I'm always swinging, but down here, abandoned riches. Look at all this stuff. I'll even drop a dynamite on his head. And we'll take this one and this one. Defiance of Destiny makes everything way, way easier, because then you're getting healed by those hits. There we go. There's some gold over here that I'll scoop up. Why not? Okay, get out of here. These are dangerous too. Specifically for that reason. Alright, let's go back up here and restock. Take a look at our... Oh, that's a lot of loot. And the comments were, what's the best way to increase area of effect? You can do, basically, there's a few ways. You can get some, on your helm, you can get the implicits that add it. I don't have those yet. You can get area effect on some of your gear. Not too much, but you can get some. This node right here, if you're a Slayer, you're going to have probably the bigger AoE, just because of that one of their nodes. This helps with area of effect. But then all the area of effect nodes, just type in area, and stuff like this works. Even though it's a strikes, we're not a strike skill, that 2 meters to melee strike range does work with, we can prove it. Oh no, we can't prove it there. We could prove it down here. Let's see. Here's one that says strike, right? And it should work with our AoE size. Let's see, where is that? Increased rarity, no. Skill effect area, 62%. So even though it's not a strike skill, they said a couple years ago, that it will still count. Cyclone will count this. Let's see if it's the case. We're going to unspec from it. We're at skill area of effect modifier, 62%. Let's see. It didn't go down. In PoB, it went down. Skill effect, area of effect modifiers. This should be affecting it. Unless they change it. It was like a year and a half ago. The melee strike range was affecting Cyclone. I never checked. I'm going to have to check in PoB, because this might not show it. Is this the only place? Yeah, I think this is the only place it shows on here. It shows in meters on, it counts as the strike range, not AoE. Okay, that's what it is. And that, not AoE. I'm going to have to look into that. I've always been using this. I'll put it back on there. But, yeah, like this one, that's a good AoE here. There's good. This one should work with this. Otherwise, I could remove this and get the other one. Let's go to like this for now. Apply the refund, and I'll just get more. I'll just take that one instead. But not the AoE, but the strike range. I'm gonna have to read up on that again. But and what the differences are between strike range and that. Interesting, but this works for it. The 20% increase, and this one too. And there's other AoE effects as well. What about say yes? And what about over here? I think I took some over here. That no, these didn't. So that's it. I just improve it that way. But I'm gonna have to look I'm gonna have to look deeper into that. That point to the strike range versus that with Cyclone, which is weird because our strike range is our AoE, but it's not AoE. I think I've looked at it on PoB, and PoB handles it differently. We'll see. Right now, I'll just do that, and we'll be good to go. Okay. And that ups our damage anyways. So, here we go. But good question, and I will look into that when I do the PoB again. Are we full of players? Yes, we are. And it doesn't look like there's anything over here. It's just a bunch of city stuff. Missile chamber. Rune chamber. We're going to go in here. I'll have to look into that and really do a deeper dive. I mean, here's the thing. I just remember them talking about it in some dev chat and saying, no, it's still going to apply, but in some way. So I just said, okay, it's going to apply. That's good for me. And then I didn't look deeper into it. So maybe I have, and it worked in PoB, but it didn't. It's not showing up there for AoE. But something about, like they said, essentially it's the same thing. I'm going to have to look into that. Good question. I just make assumptions after years of, year and a half goes by. I just make the assumption maybe it doesn't work as intended, or the range, the strike range is right there, and then the AoE is out here. So, I don't know. Don't know. We'll find out. I suspect it's the way I thought it was working, but there's a chance that it's not working the way I thought it was. But that's how I get the AoE out to there. I'm completely happy with that size of that. Even smaller, if I have to get more damage, it's fine. Alright, let's go in here and knock this out. Oh, I gotta turn this back on. Did I have that off for some reason? Did I have that off and that's why I died? I'm gonna have to look in the... Have I had my, whatchamacallit off for a while for some reason? Possible. It's possible that I had Purity of Elements off. I just turned it on. I wonder how long it's been off. Yikes. Maybe that's why I died. Well, I mean, it's hard in these cities anyways, but that's a possibility that I had it off. So I had way low. It wouldn't have been low even with it off. I don't know. A little concerning. I'll look back. What's the timestamp? Roughly, I'll look at the timestamp now, and then I can look back at the death in the video replay. All right. So here, 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 and the charts. Nice. All right, let's pick all this stuff up. I'll even drop a dynamite and mess with them. And we'll pick all this up. And away we go. Oh, come on. Get up there. Not letting me click the thing. I almost died just trying to click it. Okay. And the timestamp roughly is around the 3 hour, probably hour and 55, or 2 hour and 55 minute was when we died there. And by we, I mean me. All right. Holy moly. Look at all this stuff. Dump it all in here. Pretty nice. Good deal. Good deal. Nice. What I might do is break this. I might stream later tonight as well. If I stream later tonight, I could actually go get something to eat. I could go back and look at that. I think that's a good idea. I could stream later tonight instead of trying to do a 6 hour stream all at the same time. I could do 3 hours and 3 hours later tonight. That wouldn't be bad. I didn't even know it was 3 hours we've been up. Did not know that. And then in between streams, I can, I can tighten this up, maybe buy a new weapon. Because I don't like sitting there going back and forth on trading during streams. I don't know. It just feels like just trading. So I don't like doing that. Oh, we'll use that. Tighten everything up. I think that's a good idea. So I'll go get something to eat. I'll have a good time, and then the plan is to stream later tonight then. Sounds good. All right, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the good question with that. I'll look up that stuff too. You have a POB for your build. It should be in the last. I can add it to the description. Oh, you know what? It's in the description for the last live. If you look right there, it'll be there. Thanks, Jesus. No problem. I got 115C for my 900 alts. Still a 70C profit. Okay, cool, very cool. Not bad at all. That's like a third of a divine. Not bad. But there's better deals out there too. You can find better deals. At 800, it was, I was getting over a divine for 900 alts just a couple days ago, so that's unfortunate. Looks like one of two things is happening. People aren't using alts as much, probably, or so many transmutes are now getting converted into alts because before nobody was buying these things. I could get 5,000 for one chaos, 5,000 transmutes. So I was turning, when I was doing this in the beginning, when nobody was doing it, I was spending 4 chaos and turning that into a divine over and over and over again. And it would instantly fill. People didn't want their transmutes, but now people are like, wait a second, these are worth something. So there's more of those. This build progressed fast. Yep, there's another episode. I'll make sure to get the next episode out, but this episode, there's an episode of doing the first few maps, and then I said in that episode, hey, I'm just doing maps and unlocking things, and then I'll do an update again. And what happens is when you're doing that, you'll go from level, I think it was level 73 in the last episode, and now we're going to be level 86 very quickly. I mean, it's very easy to get levels down in Delve. It's simple. All right. I'll do a bunch of stuff between here and there, and then the plan is that I'll hopefully stream later tonight. Have a good one, guys, and thank you for the likes. I see all those popping up there. I appreciate it. Have a good one, and enjoy, guys. And I'll look into that strike range thing. I think it's working, and I'll POB it as well. And I'll add a POB to the description here, but the POB from the last live should have a very similar path of building. And gear-wise, I don't think I really changed any gear between the live streams either. And maybe by tonight I'll get another weapon. I'll upgrade the weapon too. it happens. Have a good night. Very cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Very cool. All right, guys. Take it easy and